You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
All right. We're going at it again. We are here. Deepu doing the slow fade behind you. 5-camera shoot out of the Riotcast studios. We are live to tape, video, YouTube, riotcast.com. And we have a live little audience in here tonight. I've never been stared at by a fucking 3 fucking morbid humps. I mean, unfucking believable. Your head didn't even bounce during the music. What kind of humans are you?
I was looking at you thinking the same thing.
I was having a fun time, Dude, first of all, looking at you is the weirdest thing I've ever done.
That's what I'm shooting for.
Oh, you got it, you fucking... I don't know what... Did you get
only
scared?
his mustache is white. It
I know,
makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense, but it's your thing.
That's what you gotta have a thing.
It's your thing. Is it because it's your thing? Because
well, I tried the accent, that didn't pan out, so I had to shoot for something a little different. This just kind of happened.
you tried jokes too, and those didn't pan out
Nah,
too.
well, you know, you can't have it all.
Listen, what? Let's go around the room. First of all, fucking Scopo invites me to sit in and watch me tonight. It's the most unfucking. Look at him. Look at. I don't even know what. It's like.
That's insane.
It's fucking
It's
ridiculous.
insane. It's absolutely insane.
I don't even.
I thought he was you on the street. Yeah. And I was going to start talking to him.
I asked him what time the show started. I was like, dude, what time does your show start?
We got it, Tim.
Okay.
You didn't have to act out the rest of the scene.
I didn't know if you wanted me to or not. Didn't go over, so I tried it a different way.
Yeah, no, we know how that works too. For you guys who don't know, Tim, this is the bomb bandana. When you have a stinker, you gotta put it on your microphone. I'm gonna let the first one slide.
The first one free.
I'm gonna let the first one free. Let's go around the room, starting with our friend from China, but Australia, comedian. What do we got?
Andy Curtin, very funny comic.
Annie, and you're in China or you're in Australia. Where are you at?
Well, I'm from Australia originally, but I moved to China about 7 years ago.
Shit.
And I've got a comedy club in Shanghai, and we do comedy all over Asia and around China.
That's crazy. Now you had to learn the language.
Wow, most people don't. But actually, I do stand-up in Mandarin as well. So
it's fucking crazy, dude.
So you gotta.
So you bomb in 2 languages.
It's amazing, yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. Do you do better in front of like an American crowd or English-speaking crowd, or are you better in front of a Mandarin crowd, like a Chinese crowd?
I would say this. The best shows and the worst shows I've ever had were in Mandarin.
No shit.
Because a lot of the time, like a large portion of the room has never even heard of anything remotely like stand-up. And sometimes you go in there and you're killing and they're like, oh my God, I've never heard anything like
Never
this.
laughed. Like I've never, what is this happening? I've never
What
laughed.
is this feeling of
What
joy?
Is
Father wouldn't let me.
arising
Is
out?
this illegal? They're waiting to get shot.
Are they going to kill us after this?
Right.
No. And then I might get into trouble for saying that, but that's fine.
Really?
Yeah. And then afterwards, then you have some crowds who...
He's dead. We read about it too much.
Yeah. There's a
All
red
over
dot on
comedy
my
club,
head
yeah.
now. But some crowds, they don't get it at all.
Hey, can I just stop for a second?
Yeah, hit it.
Because you're in China.
Yeah.
And your mustache, you remind me of one of the villain in the kung fu movies with the white, you know what I mean?
Wait, which one?
The long white mustache.
Just a long one.
I'm growing it out. That's the
The
plan.
Raiden hat from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I'm working on my
Crazy.
stance.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Finish what you were saying.
No, you're right. Well, but just some crowds that
Yeah.
you start hitting them with jokes, and they're like, "Why does this guy keep pausing at the end of his sentences?" You know, it's just they can't get it.
Yeah. But it's the best and worst. But
Yeah.
Americans are pretty much stable, or English-speaking crowds are.
I mean, it's great doing comedy in New York, but you do feel like people have seen a lot of comedy, and the standard is high all
Here.
the time. Yeah.
Yeah,
People, the
it
standard
is.
is high. Whereas,
Yeah.
I mean, you go on the road, you go somewhere remote, the standard it's easier to just knock it out of the park sometimes.
Yeah, I think, I would say so. You could just fucking...
Could go either way.
It could go either way, because if a comedy crowd isn't trained for stand-up, they get very unruly. They think it's like some type of rodeo type shit, and they talk back and they, you say something and they go, "That's right, that's true." And it's like, well, listen, I know, I kind of,
Right.
I don't need your backup, you fucking twat.
Right.
But yeah, it can be.
There's less of the like people getting drunk and messing. Oh, that's the phone. Do
Yeah,
wanna
because
take that?
you'll get fucking killed, right, in China?
Well, no, people are less likely to go out and get fucked up at a show.
They're not drinking fucking like booze with a cobra head in it.
Would they have that?
I know, that's
It's
why
a
I said
thing.
it.
Can
Yeah.
you
Okay.
say can you say whatever you want on stage
No,
in
you
China?
can't. You
That's
can't.
interesting. Think about that, Bobby. You can't say whatever you want.
How about
You cannot. If you do,
I
you
know how-
can, but then you'll get a.
Hang on one second. I know how to have a conversation. I know
apologize.
you say something and then I think
I
about
thought
it.
it was like a-
and then I say something back.
Hey, that's the
I
truth.
thought it was. I
That's
thought it was
the
like a
truth.
profound.
What, I just get out of rehab? I know how to fucking talk, Tim. Dude, think about that, Bobby. Don't just say things. Think about it.
I apologize.
His words have meaning.
There he is. Jesus Christ, this is a fucking... Look at fucking...
clusterfuck?
Now it's a party.
They put me in the corner at least.
Sean's drinking a milk. That's amazing.
I'm drinking a milk.
He's drinking a milk.
Sean, because you're the worst. You have the worst diet. You drink milk and potatoes. Every fucking time I see you. Dude, you have the diet from somebody from 1970. You gotta have milk for bones.
It's a retro diet.
Yeah, you have the
Yeah, I got to sit next to him when he starts farting after all this freaking.
The milk's, well, you're gonna love it. How about
Fatting.
that?
Wow. Fatting.
Should I was.
Right.
I just can't.
Hey, I can smell it.
It's all right. Listen, this isn't China for you, huh? No, I'm kidding.
Well, I haven't drank soda in a week.
Hang on. Let's go around the room real quick.
All right.
Introduce
Sean Donnelly, everybody.
Sean Donnelly, the worst.
Yay!
I love that you want a fucking prize for not drinking soda, Fatso. How about your life?
We got Andy Curtin.
Annie, of course, we've already met. We talked to, and who else?
Oh, the great Tim Dillon.
Great to be back.
What do you mean the great?
Yeah, why
Why isn't he
can
great?
I be great?
Why isn't he great? Why isn't he
Listen,
great?
Why am I great?
Scopo
Yeah, you're
is
good.
Scopo.
And we got a bond. We live in a story together.
Yeah,
We do stuff. We
I
hang
you-
out.
I love you just trying to fucking get on his podcast.
Yeah.
He's going
We
to hell.
got the
Yeah,
good
yeah.
We got some good numbers coming in.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
Let's not get carried away. I know your numbers. Listen. And of course,
Very funny comic. Tim Gage.
let's not get carried away. On nights, certain situations in Ronkonkoma, Tim is here. Finally.
Ron Konkoma. Ron Konkoma.
Konkoma.
What is it? A Beach Boys song?
Oh, there you go. You
Right
take
out of the
it.
bat.
Conk-
That wasn't that bad. Kokomo. Come on, that wasn't that bad.
Dude, I
No,
like
not
that you said it
everybody
twice.
does that joke out there.
We got my video guy, the video
I was trying to help.
video god Deepu's here producing everything.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
We got Scopo, who fucking thoroughly. We're having a bad day today. You're on my fucking nerves, dude. And you know what it is?
Not
I'll tell you what it is.
not every
I'll
day.
tell you. No. Last 3
It's every
weeks.
Tuesday.
Last 3 weeks have been great, but now he's a fucking. It's the little things that set me the fuck off.
You get mad because you look like one of those pictures you pick your haircut from at the barbershop.
That's the one you don't get.
No, he doesn't get that.
Why did I end up? Why did I come up here if I'm going to get
I
nothing?
don't know.
the whole
Apparently, to
time?
ruin my podcast. The fuck. I no. It's the fucking. It's because Lauren's not here, and the stuff that she does, the pickup that you don't do.
Well, I had to do a lot of things today.
Dude, please don't tell me. There's no way you have to do more stuff than me, ever, on the fucking face of this earth ever.
I think
Have you
maybe
done more than me?
I think.
What did you do? Okay, go. Tell me what you did.
I had to work this morning.
Okay, you worked.
Then I had to get your shirt.
Okay,
Then I had to do the stuff for the podcast.
what's the stuff?
Coffees.
Yep.
Getting everything in order.
Yep.
Wait, coffees?
Not tonight. I couldn't afford it.
You got my card. You have my card. Where's my card, by
I
the way?
actually have your card. I forgot about
See
that.
that? See how he gets out of it? I couldn't afford it. Oh, my
I
fucking
forgot it.
gold Amex doesn't afford it?
I forgot I
I
had
got a
your-
platinum.
I'm
Use the
actually-
fucking platinum.
You know what? I'm glad because I forgot I have your card. I don't
Yeah.
want you to call me. Yeah, you got to come up to Westchester.
Good accent.
I have your receipts
Cocksucker.
as well.
So why is he
Anyways.
annoying you though? You didn't explain it.
He didn't leave waters out, which is a thing.
No, it's not a thing. It's the fucking. You're supposed to clean the studio after the podcast and have this next show ready to go because putting waters out, all that shit, takes around fucking 10 minutes the way he does it. So everything, as soon as you're done, cleaned, everything ready to go for the next show. So at 9 o'clock, we just fucking go.
Right, yeah.
What are you fucking sticking up for him for?
He sticks up for me once in a while, so I thought I'd do the favor.
What do you guys unionize?
Yeah,
They've unionized Tim and Scova.
Look, I got my Movi camera coming. It's fucking one.
What's that?
It's a one camera. It does 9 shots.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
Wow.
Lauren, fuck her, unless she blows me.
We still have
That's
Lauren
good.
here.
It's a good.
I'm gonna just do one. It's gonna be Robert Kelly.
What if Scopa blows you?
Yeah, I was
Can
gonna say, he
stay?
doesn't
What do you
have
mean?
the-
It does 9 shots at once?
Forget it. I'm not getting.
Oh.
You still need an Indian guy. You can't
sorry.
Can't work with that one.
All right. So and let's introduce the fucking
All right, we have our
the
guys.
fucking evolution of me.
We have Rob, everybody. Hey, Rob.
Rob,
how
where
are
you from, Rob? Yeah. There we go. We're gonna bring the mic. This should have been done at the beginning, but he has so much so much things to
yeah.
do, so much stuff.
Hey.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, buddy.
Good, good.
Well, you're very okay. You're,
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Good
so.
chat.
where you
We'll
from?
see. Medford, actually.
From my town.
Yeah.
What part of Medford?
West Medford.
I'm from West Medford.
know.
What part of what street?
Prescott Street and
I know.
Canal Street too.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
good for you.
I know, like when you told that old story about Dickie Sewell, like I see him every once a month. I see him.
Dickie Sewell's a fucking dude.
Yeah,
One of the
yeah,
toughest kids I ever met.
Really?
Oh,
Still
dude,
is?
you don't fuck with Dickie Sewell.
What did he
I
do?
remember
He sounds tough.
Oh, when I was a kid, I remember he for some reason, I pissed him off and he just punched me in the face. I remember I fell face first in the snow in a field,
It's great.
and I just got up and I was like, "What the fuck?" And he goes, "Look, I'm sorry." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And he goes, "I said I'm sorry." And I was like, "All right, okay, well, he did say sorry." Like, you got mad at me for not accepting his apology.
Right.
So you
for
just
fucking punching me in the face.
you grew up in The Departed, basically. Is that what happened?
I grew up not in. That's what bugs me is that Southie gets all the credit, but fucking
yeah.
Medford was fucked up too. Yeah, there's a lot of.
There's a lot of places.
2
What
miles
about
out
The
of Boston.
Fighter, where that's based? That's pretty fucking.
Dickie Sewell had my first real alcohol. My alcoholism started with Dickie.
Yeah. He was so
That
good.
whole fucking story. I was at my house. My mother had left my abusive father. We moved in alone. She met my stepfather, who's still there today, who's the nicest guy ever, but it was just too late. I went to the party next door. This chick's, and I pretended I was shit faced because I couldn't go as myself. And the next day, I'm sitting with this guy, the new guy that my mother met, and he's teaching me how to make chicken soup. Like, literally, finally, the father I've always wanted. I was amazed that a man was treating me nice, and he was like, "You do this, come here, we're making soup together."
That's a real father-son activity. Chicken soup. Yeah.
Sounds pretty gay to me.
It's better than getting punched down a flight of stairs. What I was used to. Sorry.
I said I was sorry.
Sorry, man. I didn't. Nah, sorry, I got fucking hit. I got
makes
hit in
more
the
sense
head.
to me.
Called a fucking idiot.
All right, that's not what I meant. Relax.
But I remember he was making the soup, and I was like, "This is great." And then my doorbell rang. It was Dickie Sewell and Scott Kelly. Yeah. And they were like, "You want to come hang out?" And my father's like, "Bring him in and give him soup." Gave us all soup. We ate so much soup, and then we went, and I went with them, and we downed a bottle of whiskey on the tracks.
Yeah, on the tracks up by the bridge.
Yep. And then we puked up fucking chicken soup for the next half hour.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was my first. That's when those guys are the ones who started me drugs, alcohol.
What's Dickie up to now?
Yeah. Can we get him?
He's good now.
By
I
the
don't know,
tracks.
actually,
In
I
the
don't know what he
microphone.
does. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure what he does. I see him like at family holidays because my uncle married one of his sisters. You know,
Yeah,
he's-
they got
he's
a big
huge,
family.
Huge family. Five sisters, 4 brothers.
5 sisters, 4 brothers in this house, and I remember
Yeah.
there
There's like 30
you just
grandkids
keep
now.
going
It's
up.
crazy.
Right.
Like there was the basement, then you go up and then up, and
Right,
then
right,
in the
right,
attic
yeah.
there was like a crawl space with just a brother
They
in
still
a
live
bed.
They still live there.
Yeah.
Like my cousins that are my age already have their grandkids,
Yeah.
and they drop them off at that house. Like there's
Yeah.
just generations.
I remember
in
his
that house.
brothers
It's
though.
great.
His brother was like,
Tough.
dude,
Yeah.
they just got tougher.
Right.
As they got older, like
tougher.
you'd meet one and he had like just red hair and he'd fucking kill you, no
Right.
shirt.
So
Yeah.
he still lives in the town, and you see him walking around and stuff.
Yeah, no, not. I don't see them walking around ever. I see them at like birthday parties and stuff, like for all the kids, like 3-year-old birthday
I
parties.
remember
all that
Dickie,
stuff.
my first girlfriend ever, Tawny Quint, who I loved, this black mulatto chick who moved to town. And I remember Dickie and Scott pulled me aside. We had a fort over by Dickie's house. And he goes, "We got to talk to you." I'm like, "What's up?" And he goes, "I fucked Tanya." And I'm like, "What?" That was my girlfriend. He goes, "Yeah, I just want to let you know because you're my friend." And
Good friend.
That's a buddy right
And I'm
there.
like,
It's nice of him.
but I was like, thanks, dude. You know, she's a slut, man. She's a whore.
that's
You don't
funny.
want to be with her. I go, where'd you fuck her? In front of the rectory, in those bushes. I go, my grandmother works there. That's where the priests live. He fucked my girl in the bushes where my grandmother works and where the priests live. I mean, if anybody's going to hell. I remember I went to break up. We went all together as a group to break up with Tanya, whatever her name was. And I remember I pussed out because I really liked her, and I climbed a tree. And I remember she opened the door. I took the necklace I gave her off her neck that I stole from my sister's fucking jewelry. My sister got for her birthday. I stole her necklace, gave it to Tanya. I took it off her neck and I climbed a tree. And I had carved our initials in it, and I started carving our initials out of it. Yeah, he was there the first time I fucked Dickie Sewell. First time I ever stuck my dick in something.
He was filming.
Why don't we get Dickie in the podcast?
Did you say he was filming?
Yeah.
Oh, it was 1985.
What was he doing?
He had a-
Giant VHS.
He was writing it down.
Yeah, no, he was Dickie and I was with her, and Dickie and Scott were in the bushes, and they were kind of making, dude, move your body.
You had coaches when you lost it?
Yeah, I was coaching.
Move your body.
Like
Oh, that's
pump.
hilarious.
Your body didn't move?
Well, I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I wasn't a fucking porn star. At fucking,
Just,
I think I was 13. I was 13. So I didn't know how to fuck Tanya.
In the bushes with two of your friends watching.
Yeah. Sorry,
that's
that
an
maybe.
Irish. That's an Irish.
She sounds
fuck.
like a classy lady, I have to say.
Yeah, she wound up fucking everybody.
Not Tanya.
Hard to imagine given everything I know about her so far.
What's she up to today?
I have no
Still
idea.
fucking everybody. Still fucking everybody.
Well, you never know. She could have changed. I changed.
Dickie changed.
Yeah,
He's awesome now.
yeah,
He like he's not. He doesn't do any of that stuff now. He's just
Ah,
a family
Dickie-
man now.
Dickie was always a
We all
fucking-
grow up and. Yeah.
Well, he was never that guy, anyways. I was fucked up. I had that alcoholic, that addictive thing. He never had that. Dickie could always be like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that," and just not do it. And I'd be like, "How do you do that?"
It's willpower.
He's a fucking great guy. I like Dickie and Scott. Scott's doing great too. My two friends. They made it out. I didn't.
Not everybody. Though.
No, I had to go through a lot of guys fucking died. And who do we save him for last? Pass the microphone to your son.
This is Cal.
Cal, what's up?
What's going on? Thanks for having us.
Whoa.
Oh,
What did
the
you?
Tim Dillon voice.
He sounds like
Different than me.
Sounds like a Harvey Firestein.
Sounds like somebody Norton would date. What what did you do to your voice? Did you fucking swallow fire and eat tobacco? Is that your voice?
That's my voice.
Wow. What do you do? Do you sing? What do you do with that?
I book everything your mother's warned you about. I work at the club, Laugh It Up in Poughkeepsie, and I also work for the Chance, booking all their death metal bullshit.
Didn't I meet you?
Yes, we
You
worked.
bet.
Yeah, we worked at the
Cocksucker.
Loft.
Yes.
Yeah, remember
Great
that?
club. I love the Loft.
Well, we're bringing you in on September 10th. It's going to be a better show, better room. You're
All right.
gonna like it.
Poughkeepsie is such a fucking. It's one of those towns that used to be the shit, fell the fuck out, but now art and music is bringing it back.
Right. It's
And
OxyContin
it's-
and music.
Well, it's a little scary.
Yeah, no, it is. It's all pillheads.
I
and
tell
shit
you,
now.
this fucking theater that they had there would have fucking been ripped down and made into some horseshit dentist office or something.
Right.
But they're keeping it alive with
That's
fucking
awesome.
comedy and art and music. So
that's great.
I mean, you don't want to be walking around at night.
Right.
I told you, I'm a big fly fisherman. I did Poughkeepsie. I brought my fly gear up because I thought it was upstate.
Right.
I went and found a river.
Yeah.
And I'm in all my waders
Yeah.
and my hat and my
Yeah.
rod. All of a sudden, I look and there's a sewer drain,
Right.
just spitting out fucking everybody's shit.
Yeah.
And then, I'm not even kidding you. The old guy jumped out of the bushes, went, "Hey, I'm Crazy Eddie!"
Oh, no.
And he was catching fish with worms
Jesus.
on a string, like
He
a.
hosted the show. That's crazy. Yeah, he's an amazing host.
Who else we got?
This is Dan.
Dan, I own Laugh It Up Comedy Club, where you'll be on September 10th.
So in the future, in my alternate universe,
Yes.
I own a comedy club. In Where did you get the time machine? Fuck me.
They think
dude.
you're there every week. I just wave at people and say, "Hi, I'm Bobby."
Are you going to be there when I'm there?
Yes, I won't be. No, we can't do that to people. I won't be on stage. I will be there, though.
Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck?
Dan, did you do stand-up at all?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I think I worked with you
Yep.
somewhere up there. Okay.
Definitely.
All right. See?
Scopo was up last week.
There you go.
I think I'm coming up there in November.
Yes,
I
you
think.
are.
Yeah. Cool.
How was it?
It was fun. It was a good
Yeah,
show.
you
It
had
was a good time. Yeah.
All right, great. So, are you from Poughkeepsie?
Yeah, Pleasant Valley, right outside of Poughkeepsie.
Pleasant Valley, great. Now, the other club that used to be up there, what was the other club? The old club?
Bananas?
In the hotel.
Yep.
Is that where it is?
No. Nope.
Your club's a club?
Yeah, we're at the train station in Poughkeepsie. So you hit the Poughkeepsie stop, and
no
you're there.
shit.
Yeah, it's at
That's
Mahoney's.
convenient.
So I can literally take the train up.
That's
Yeah,
it.
the train drops you off right outside.
Yeah.
Legit right outside.
Because the other club was a shithole.
Yeah.
And it was, the crowds were fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And there was a lady who ran it who, she was cool.
Yeah.
She was all right. No, you didn't like her?
Yeah, well, once the place flooded and they didn't rip out the walls, it smelled like an old gym in there for 2 years.
Well, you know what it was? They'd always, pump up you could have free buffet. And you go up there, it's like it's an Indian food buffet. No,
Yeah, it was.
no
it was.
offense, but curry's not something you should have fucking 9 plates of.
There shouldn't be Slim Jims on a buffet.
Right before you go on stage.
But yeah,
That's going to go well.
it
It's
was
like drinking milk and.
Drinking milk in this studio right now.
Where are you from?
We got amazing food for you, so come up early.
I'm okay.
Dude,
I
have
am.
really good food.
I just heard him.
I had no. I'll tell you.
I believe the owner.
I had the quesadilla.
I believe me.
quesadillas the other day.
What is it called?
Quesadillas?
Quesadillas.
What is a quesadilla? Is that some fucking Italian? Is that something you're trying? Is that your sufi?
No, we just
Yo,
did that.
quesadillas.
He was doing a bit.
Hey guys, you guys want to buy my quesadilla shirts after the show?
2 for 1. No, I just called.
What'd you
We
say?
used to call that in college.
What'd you say?
Who'd you
That
go
was
up?
trying to
Who
be
were
a
you
joke.
up there with?
Lewis.
How was it?
It was fun.
Good.
It was a lot of fun.
What's he gonna say? The guy's right here.
No, I mean, how did you and Lewis do? I didn't mean how was the club. I mean, how did you and Lewis do? Good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Great.
Deepu's been. I mean, not Deepu. Scopo's been doing fucking great.
Yeah, we went on the road together.
he had a
We
really
performed
good
for
set this
30
weekend.
people in the Davis Square
35
Theater.
people.
35
they added
people.
the seats.
We're coming
That's a
up.
good place, though.
It's a great place.
That's in Somerville, right near
Yeah.
Medford.
Yeah.
And who books that?
Andrew?
Andrew?
Who was that guy? I forget the guy.
Talk to you. I don't know his name.
I forget the guy. I'll get you the name.
I'm good. I got it.
I'll get you the name, Bob.
I don't need the name.
35 people.
I don't need the name.
It was
Marty,
good. I'll help you out. If you
I
need.
can't work the club. I'm working the other club.
All right, I'll vouch.
This show's gonna fucking bite a dick. I tell you right now. Listen, this is fucked up. I don't know what happened with this. Everything's fucked up. I just got an audition. I got 2 auditions tomorrow. I got to wake up, do a photo shoot at 6, then another one at 8, and then I got to do an audition at noon, and then another one at 5, and then I got to go take my wife out, be home by 7 to take my wife out for dinner by 7:30
What's the photo shoot for?
for my tour
Okay.
that we're doing.
Two photo shoots?
Well, we got 2 shots that I want. One's in a bathroom at Sirius Satellite. The other one's at Washington Square Park. So there's 2 shots that I want to get. And, Mindy Tucker, who is
Great photo.
the
Great
fucking
photographer.
best.
Yeah,
I mean, I've never, every headshot I've ever gotten, I've not liked.
Right.
I liked enough to go, yeah, that's it.
I like
And
her
y-
photos of me because they look nothing like me.
Nothing
like
I
me.
look so thin.
Yeah. Totally different. She uses different people. That's why.
She uses
her
him.
lighting is people like, what
She
kind of
has-
lighting does she use? Different people.
She has pod people that she
yeah, she does. It's like some program that creates a whole nother person.
Buddy, I can't
Yeah.
tell you how. She takes a photo of me. I'm like, what the fuck?
She photographs drug addicts. They look like the healthiest people alive. She'll photograph people that I saw vomiting blood the night when they got the photo, and they look great. They have like life in their eyes.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is
It's
insane.
like, you're like, I know these people. These
Yeah.
aren't them. This
Yeah,
is
this
not
is
them.
not them.
Yeah.
Buddy, the last
She's
one
awesome.
she took, it's like did you swing down from a tree and
Right.
snap it
Yeah,
at a certain time? I
Right.
look 100 pounds lighter,
right.
and I look happy.
Yeah.
So she's taking it. The first one is a Sirius Satellite, real quick, and then we're coming down here to do another one. It's just 2 images I had in my head. Paying a lot of money for this fucking. Better come out.
Yeah.
So
Where are you going to dinner? You do something nice?
buddy?
Oh Jesus! Don't tell Tim. He'll fucking.
I'm gonna
Take
rip
critique
I'll rip
wherever
it
you're going.
apart. No, I'm kidding.
Okay,
I'm sure
what do you
it's
mean?
great.
I'll fucking tell you. Here's the deal.
I probably don't know where it is.
All right, with me,
Was it
right?
in Larchmont?
Hang on. Okay. It's not in Larchmont.
I don't know. It's
Am I
probably
Eric
some
Rivera?
fucking place in Westchester. I don't
Am I
know.
a fucking Mexican dating a white chick? Where you live in Larchmont? I'm taking her out to this. I'm taking her to BLT's.
That's nice.
BLT, of course. BLT's
Right.
right down the fucking middle.
Right down the middle.
Yeah, but here's the fucking deal. With my wife, I get whatever the fuck I want. I just buy it. I get it.
Right.
I buy it. There you go. With her, it's like, what do you want? Let me just get you something. Let me just fucking buy. I don't want anything. Just, let me buy. I don't want anything. It's just let me fucking get you something.
Right.
Stop with this. I don't want anything. Everybody wants fucking something.
Right.
Something. Nobody's that content in life to
don't
go.
want anything.
I have everything I want. Go fuck your fucking fairy tale Mary Poppins. What do you want, Goldie? I'll get you whatever you want.
Wait, is your anniversary?
Oh, it's her birthday.
Oh, it's her birthday. It's my anniversary on Friday.
This Friday.
5-year anniversary.
5 years. So what are you getting her?
I already got. I got her computer.
A what?
I got her computer. I got her laptop computer.
What is that? I thought 5 year was
So
silver.
the 6 doesn't come around.
It's a silver.
It's a silver apple.
It's a silver apple.
Yeah. Titanium.
Yeah.
You got, what kind of computer? Apple.
Apple.
What kind?
The whatever. The Air.
So
MacBook Air.
You bought her a brand new Mac Air.
Yeah.
So it's got to be around $1,500.
No, it's less than that.
About
So-
800.
Is it 8? How do you know?
About 800, right?
Yeah, it's like 900. Whatever
Okay,
it is.
yeah, it's about 800 bucks.
I figured it's a big.
What? I know what things cost.
I know. Apparently, I get in the vibe. I get the little. What are you fucking
Because
shoot
when
for?
I steal something and resell it, this
Tim,
is,
yeah, he talks like a pawnbroker.
Right.
I get you one.
Was it
Yeah,
800?
I'll get you $600.
Was it 800? I'll get you
Yeah.
500 for it.
You that
I
would be
know
a
a
perfect
guy.
role for you.
Yeah, it
Paul
would be
Bro.
great. It would be
Oh,
great.
It really would be.
You
Yeah.
should do a show where you play a pawn.
I could have been on Pawn Stars.
You
I could have been one of those pieces
You
of
could be.
shit.
You actually look
With
like
some-
all of them together.
All in the same shit.
Some guy comes in with like a copy of the Constitution. I'm like, that's not worth it. That's worth nothing. Why don't you just give it to me? Where there's some old lady's like, I can't see. I'll take it.
Doesn't that show?
It's ridiculous.
It's brutal, that show.
Here's what aggravates me about that show, is that these fucking dummies, these knuckleheads. The guy goes, the little guy goes in auction. It bring around $50,000, blah blah. And then as soon as they leave, how much do you want? Well, how about 50,000?
Yeah.
And they go, I can't. I gotta fucking put it on the shelf. I gotta pay a stocking fee. And they rattles off fucking $4 worth of shit. And
Right.
he adds it up to like 10,000. I'll give you $5.
Right.
And it's like, but he just said 50,000.
Yeah.
Look, and they push these fucks, and they
Right.
fuck with them. I would if someone ever said to me, $50,000, I'm out, and I'm going to an auction,
Yeah.
and I'm getting the guy that just
Right.
told me. I'm gonna tap the guy who just with the dumb hat that just told me it was 50,000. I'm gonna go talk to him.
Right. Right.
Yeah, with the
But
dumb
they
hat.
also bring
That guy
these-
will never. That guy's a weirdo. He looks like an Amish person, right? That guy you're
yeah.
talking about?
He's
The
a
expert?
historian.
He's a historian. He
Yeah, but
never
who is
tells
that?
a-
Nobody knows.
he
That's
never,
my problem. Is they bring in all these historians. Where are their credentials? You know?
He works at the museum, like the local museum.
Great. You know what I mean? Like the fucking local museum.
What do you want?
Guy's local museum. He comes in. He's like, this is a sell for $800. Sorry. Yeah, they're in cahoots.
What do you want? You to come in and tell him?
Yeah, I know a lot of shit.
He does
I'd
have
be
more
great.
credentials.
I have more. No, but here's my problem. You're fucking Harrison's bringing in the expert. He stands to gain if the expert tells you the thing's a piece of shit.
But that Amish guy, he won't tell them money ever. He will
Ever.
never give them.
He
The,
never
He'll
does
give him
that.
the idea. He'll be like, well, listen, you might just want to. This thing's not gonna really,
Well,
what are you
no, he
gonna
gives
do?
them an idea.
Yeah, he's giving like, what are you gonna do with this? He's like, this isn't. He's like, you see that little scratch? Yeah, if it didn't have that scratch, you might be able to do something with it, but just
Worst part of that show is when they try to do like the sketches, like the banter, like
Yeah.
like they have like a running plot throughout the show.
Yeah, between Chumley and the old man.
Oh, it's brutal.
Yeah, when Chumley's late for work, but he's
Yeah.
really playing video games.
Right.
And then they go and they go to the window and they peek through the window that's open.
Right.
Yeah.
The old
like
man's
Chumley
gotta-
would ever have
yeah.
his windows open during the day. He's fucking jerking off to kitty porn.
The old man's got a great face, though, like a very leathery old
Oh yeah.
face.
The old guy has.
Because he was like
He's like William Stevenson, but white and
he
old.
was in the porn business in Vegas when it was cool. When you were like when your mob was trying to kill you, you had to get rid of your car.
Yeah,
and
but they're
shit.
gonna fucking
Yeah.
throw him in
Yeah.
the back and pawn him off someday.
Yeah.
As soon as he kicks the bucket, they're gonna
Yeah.
fucking. just stand them up out front.
Yeah. They do tours. They do like live
Oh.
shows. That show. Those guys from that show.
Well, I mean, it's like the Antique Roadshow.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what it is.
You love that because
I don't love it. I have no idea what you're talking.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm guessing what this fucking show is.
Well,
I know
sorry,
Antique Roadshow.
you watch soccer and kung fu movies. We have other channels
Antique
here.
Roadshow's a good show.
Wow, gee, the Pawnbroker show sounds so much more interesting than Kung Fu and soccer.
Is sarcasm your thing?
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm trying to be interested.
no,
So
you're
can't-
fine. Listen, do you even know what we're talking about?
I kind of following the Amish.
Well,
There's an
probably
Amish
don't have
guy.
it. No.
You sell things.
well,
There's a price for
Well,
stuff.
he lives in a fucking another country, and we're literally just rambling for 10 minutes, not
porn
filling.
stars.
Yeah, and we had just assumed. And
Which
you don't.
museum is this
at least
guy
you have,
from?
At least you have an excuse. He lives fucking here.
I don't have cable. I haven't had cable in 7 years.
Why?
Because it's a waste of time. You're watching.
You're watching porn stars.
Okay,
Porn
so in,
stars and
so in 7 years, what have you accomplished?
Nothing. I still have no act.
I'm glad it's working out. How about this? Get
I'm not
TV
ready.
back.
Nah.
So maybe you won't be so cunty. How's that? Fucking, you're not.
No,
what?
I mean I know the concept of antique show, but it doesn't
You
interest
really
me at all.
fuck that. You have no
Doesn't-
cable.
No cable.
So what do you do at night?
I read a book and go
You
to
have,
bed.
you have Netflix or something?
I do have that now.
All right,
yeah.
so he does that. He doesn't.
So
need
you have
cable.
Netflix now, though.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you didn't have
I
it.
got the internet. My son, but I was like,
So you read books and that's it.
well, I don't always read books. I'll, go on the computer, read the news on that, and all that other.
So you
crap.
read news.
Yeah.
So and you have a.
What? I gotta watch these morons they have on there now.
No,
I mean the women, the freaking weather ladies look like they're gonna blow somebody when they get off the thing. Not that it's bad. But I'm just saying. Great dress.
There's a reason for that.
So I mean that's Tim. That's fucking crazy. I mean it's not a bad thing, but I don't know what I would do if I.
Crazy.
I mean.
You'd have to be home with your
Insane.
thoughts.
It's
You'd have to
insane.
be home with your thoughts, huh?
Especially
Robert,
in
you
Long
can't handle
Island.
that?
Like Long Island is all about watching TV and hating Mexicans. That's what Long Island's about. Just getting
Well,
angry.
at least they got one. At least they got one out of the
Mexicans.
two.
You got one of the two. That's what Long Island's all about.
I love Mexicans.
You don't need cable to hate Mexicans. That's one.
I'm a big fan of Mexicans, by the way.
Me too. But
Not just because
So
I was
mine.
in
No
San
one works
Antonio.
harder.
Nobody works harder.
I like the quesadillas. That's what they make.
Oh, that was
You
good.
know, you know they have good ones.
Laugh
it
it
up.
up.
Laugh
In
it up.
Poughkeepsie.
Laugh it up in Poughkeepsie, right off that fucking train stop. Go get what do you call them?
Dillas. Quesadillas.
I hate them.
Little Napoleon.
So I just think that's fascinating that you don't have that, and it doesn't ever bother you. You never
no,
miss
it doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, like if there's a game on or something like that, something.
You have a
I'll go to my
radio?
cousins. Yeah, I listen to the Mets. Well, I got
A
MLB
transistor?
on, yeah, I do a transistor.
Do you really?
No, I don't.
Oh.
A transistor.
Just go with it. Just go with it. Just
Yeah,
go
no,
down that
that's
path.
all right. No. But I mean, like if there's a big game on or something like Super Bowl, I'll go
Yeah.
somewhere and watch it.
That's
know.
on Channel 4, though.
Does
You
it-
have-
No,
do
I
you
know,
have
but I
big-
don't go. I'm way out, man.
Do you have a
I get channel 8 and 3. That's about it.
He doesn't even get New York TV.
I don't even have an antenna.
He's so far out
Who's
of
on
Long
Island?
antenna down.
That's no major broadcasting
No,
channels.
whatsoever.
you just said.
No, he gets
It's
Connecticut
Channel 4.
TV.
Yeah.
He's
You have
out
a
in
rotor.
Long Island. He gets
Yeah.
Connecticut TV. He's that far out.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question.
How?
Yes.
What town
Is
are you
this
in?
is this a choice you made, or is this
Totally a choice.
so? Was it financial or was
Financial, yeah. Why was I going to give the cable company all this money and watch somebody vacuum in the morning try to sell me a vacuum for a half an hour?
Do you have a cell phone?
You know?
Or
Yeah, I do.
you just
I do. I have an internet. I got
it
computers.
has
and
it? Do you think it's made your life better?
No, I'm still miserable. There's
Yeah, I
no
don't
doubt
get
about that.
Yeah, like you've always
You know?
kind of. I mean, you're a nice guy, but you're always fucking. Have that 11.
Angry.
You have that nice 11 in between your eyes because you're just fucking angry.
Yes.
Why are
But
you
that's
so
an
angry?
average thing. I don't know. I didn't have a, the first father didn't beat the crap out of me. My father did. There wasn't two. There was just one. So I had.
So
to
the original dad.
The original
You
dad.
got the original. So your dad beat the shit out of you?
Sometimes, yeah. You got those beatings.
how
you
many
know?
people did you have coaching you when you lost your virginity?
What was your
Good
team
question.
like? What was your fuck team?
Did you
like?
pump or did they have to tell you to pump?
They had to show me. I was 13. Come on.
Dude,
What? Yes.
I want to know why you're really mad. I think.
I don't know.
He doesn't seem
I
that
got-
mad
I
right
got
now.
a-
Yeah,
you know.
Oh yeah,
Seems
do
Look
a
at my
weekend with him.
defiance. Look at
Do a weekend with him and
Look at the
fucking
way
rock him.
Look at the way I'm sitting, so
Yeah.
defiant and just like my arms are folded and ready. What the hell are you talking about, mad?
He's on a podcast. I gotta drag shit out of him. Literally, it's a talking fucking medium, and I gotta go. Come on, give it to me. Jesus Christ.
No, I just I just got sick of it. You know what I mean? Of all the crap on TV. It was
So
just
one
crap.
day you're like, I'm done with this.
I'm
It's
done
too
with
much
it.
money.
Yeah,
I don't need to spend it.
Yeah.
And you call them up and you say what? Get it out?
Get
Stop it?
out.
What'd they
Stop.
say?
Okay.
They just
You'll
said
come
okay.
back.
See,
Yeah.
I didn't have
But
cable
then they
for.
try to sell you. They try to sell you more.
Right.
But I had a problem with the Dolans and stuff like that, owning it and stuff like that.
The who?
The Dolans. that
Jim
own-
Dolan.
Jim Dolan.
Who the fuck is that?
The owner of the New York
that's
Knicks
that's
and
the Long
Rangers.
Island family.
The Knicks.
It's like the Bushes are
They
to
took
Texas.
all that money. They took
Yeah.
all that money and bought MSG, and now they're the greatest people in the world because they took everybody's money.
So you're making a statement.
The Dolans
Well,
are like
I'm
the
not
furthest.
right now. I am. Yeah. I mean,
The
you know.
furthest Irish people can get in this country
Yeah.
is the fucking Dolans. Like they own Cablevision on Long Island. They're like
Not
the
anymore. Not
shittiest
anymore.
ruling class family. It's like the fucking Bushes run the CIA and the Dolans own MSG. How fucking sad is that? That's the furthest Irish people can get. They own a channel where people are just watching fucking hockey fights. The Dolans. The Kennedys, the Bushes. Well, the Kennedys, I guess, are technically the highest, but
The Dolans.
the Dolans are real, like, Long Island
Island's
fucking...
the Dolans and the Scotto brothers.
Yeah, the Scotto who own catering halls. They own fucking they own Carrabba's.
They're like legendary in Long
Yeah,
Island.
the Scotto, yeah.
They own all the places in Italian weddings.
Yeah.
And people come up out of the ground.
Right. I want a cannoli cake. These disgusting white trash pigs.
When cable first came out, they said you had to pay because there were no commercials.
Yeah.
So you'd watch wrestling for 3 hours without commercials. It was great.
So you'd watch
So-
Superfly Snooker.
Yeah, right. Well, my son was into it, stuff like that. And it would be on for 3 hours. The Ranger games would maybe like one little commercial or something like that.
Okay.
Now they're on 24, and they're still asking for more money from you, even though they're ripping off
It's a good point. He has a point.
everybody.
It's a great point.
Oh, cable's fucking. I mean,
It's a big ripoff.
It's a
almost
piece
done.
of shit.
And
It's
then I'm up-
almost done.
It's going to be all digital.
come
5
home-
years, it'll be
Yeah.
all digital.
I'd come
And
home from a gig.
less than that.
I'd come home from a gig and put on like channel 51, and some guy selling a vacuum cleaner for half an hour. I'm like, why am I paying money to watch this guy try to sell me a vacuum
You know
cleaner?
you can change the channel.
When
right?
were you
What are you
watching?
gonna
The real
say?
question is,
That's
why
what
are
I
you
did.
watching that for
Hang
half
on,
an hour?
I didn't watch it for half
I
an
have
hour.
something
I
to
turned it
say.
off.
I have something to say.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I said the real question is, why are you watching that for half an hour?
I didn't watch it.
You
for
had
half
other
an hour,
choices.
but that's what it said for half an hour.
Don't
This
get mad
guy's
at me.
gonna
Get
sell-
mad at me.
Give me
Don't get mad
That's
at
why.
me. Get mad
Long
at
Island
me.
has a lot of local commercials that get
Yeah,
annoying, like
tons.
Bob's
Yeah.
Discount
Yeah,
Furniture
it's horrific.
and all these shitty like furniture
dealerships.
warehouses on 110 and car. So it does feel weird if you're watching like these shitty local fucking channels.
So I'm all right. I have Verizon. I have FiOS.
We can't have Verizon.
So I'm out. I'm up in Westchester. I got that. So it's different than what I have.
I couldn't
something
get any other cable company because I live in the town of
So
Brookhaven.
the Dolans
except for
did a
Cablevision.
monopoly. You got to
Yeah,
get
it is monopoly.
Cablevision.
Isn't that illegal?
It should be.
There probably is. Somebody in
What
the
about
government probably got
yeah.
paid off. So what?
Yeah.
There's
So
loopholes,
Rip
isn't
it
there?
off. Get it out of here.
So basically, you take the cable out, and what do you do? I mean, did you find yourself withdrawing, like you know?
a little bit, but I mean, you find other things to do.
So you read books.
Yeah, you read books. You go on a computer.
I feel like you sit on the porch, just
Yeah, sit
angry.
on the porch.
You sit on the porch and
You're
you
whittling?
Yeah, whittle.
You have a lot of
shakes his
crosses.
fist at the young people.
Cursing at
You know.
Mexicans.
You write your memoirs.
Pick up your dog crap from the dog.
You got a good
But I
rocking
would
chair.
think that you would get so much more done. You'd have like 11 one-man shows written, or a fucking
No,
17.
I wish that would happen.
Because
but it
you,
don't
I
happen.
mean, what do you do after you get home? I mean, you got fucking hours to do nothing except sit in a quiet house with lamps and
Yes.
and lights and.
Well, I also
just-
had Gangsta Son, but
what-
they're older
I'm
now.
sorry, what was that?
I had 2 boys.
So what do you mean gangsters? Were they tough kids?
No.
Were they as
Oh.
tough as the
No, they're
guys
tough.
from
I mean,
Medford?
his friends were all, from the hood.
No shit. So you had
Yeah.
to deal with that.
Somewhat, yeah.
His friends were all from the hood.
What is
How
that?
does that
Maybe-
happen?
I mean, there
exactly?
was kids around and stuff like that, and all that crap.
Yeah.
What the
The
fuck?
hood out there's like
I
from
don't
the
know.
water.
You
From
look
the
at-
hood?
I
just picture
here's the
these-
deal.
Yeah.
I just picture
Stop
these
what-
kids walking around
I
with
wasn't
guns
like
in their
I
waistband.
wasn't.
I hope you never make it and have to get interviewed by somebody important, because they're literally gonna fucking quit.
Good. could, because I haven't seen one good interview at all in my life.
Well, I got
Not
Because
one.
you don't have cable.
I know. That's why I've been sick of it. I mean, if I had like Barbara Walters, I'd be cleaning my gutters. I'd say, I'm sorry, you can interview me, but I'll be cleaning my gutters at the same time and just throwing leaves out of my gutters and, you know.
At
Oh,
Barbara
wow.
Walters.
Yeah.
Bubba, would you really do that?
If I had to do the gutters, yes.
He just
Was
sits on
the
the
season.
porch,
I mean,
getting angry.
See,
about
I didn't
the
have
gutters.
cable for a few years, but I had Hulu and Netflix, and I would just watch.
Dude,
that.
I don't have cable. I do Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime.
I've never had cable.
I just borrow
Don't worry
passwords.
about it.
Well,
Now,
cable-
I have
you don't have cable out in
what
the
about- but
outback.
you have to get Wi-Fi.
I get Wi-Fi,
Yeah,
and
Wi-Fi.
I
How much is
grab-
Wi-Fi?
It's I don't know. It's a part of the me and my roommate split it. It's some bullshit. It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
It's like $100 a month. It's
For
like
Wi-Fi.
Well, depends on what you get. I used to get the fast one for FiOS. We had FiOS in Brooklyn, and it was like $90.
You
for the
used to
really
be able to
fast.
steal Wi-Fi. Now it's harder to do.
It's very hard to steal Wi-Fi.
Now you used to be able to just if your neighbor had it or you lived in an apartment
Yeah.
building, if one person had it, you used to be able to just jump
But
on.
the more people know about locking it, because they used to just have it open.
Right.
You didn't
Or
lock
put
it. But
passwords
now
on it.
everybody locks it.
Do you have Wi-Fi?
yes, I do.
Were you arrested at one? Why are you answering me like
He's a hermit.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I need a lawyer.
Hey, me.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry I'm not like you, Robert.
No, buddy. I'm not.
You know what it is? He can't take it because
I love-
you're so
I
tech.
love-
You're so into tech that you can't take that he doesn't have cable.
No, but
in
I
his
love
house.
this. This is what I love about this show. I'm not attacking you. You fucking. I'm actually
I'm
very
Irish. I'm
interested.
always attacked.
I'm very interested in this. I'm very interested in getting cutting the cord with this television thing. It's such a waste of time. I try to have a rule that I never watch something I've seen before, like a movie.
Oh, I don't do that.
Because what I would do is I would watch a Seagal movie I've seen 19 times.
That's
I'd-
insane.
But I'd watch it,
Yeah.
in the middle. What am I going to do?
I've
Right.
seen every episode of Seinfeld like 100 times over.
I would just go Psych, Columbo, Monk.
Columbo's great.
I'd
Oh,
watch
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Monk is great.
but it doesn't make sense
I
in
just
my life.
rewatched The Sopranos, the entire show.
It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
I've watched
great.
The Wire 3 times.
Right, right.
It's like so. I try not to do that when but I have 6,000 channels on TV.
But I would rather watch
6,000.
something that you know you're going to enjoy. Like, it pisses me off way more watching a new movie and being like, well, that was 2 hours of fucking wasting time.
But
They're so terrible. Most of them are so
yeah,
terrible these
but
days.
it's a journey, and sometimes that journey doesn't pay off like anything. Any movie you go see could potentially suck. Any TV show you invest in could potentially suck. And when it pays off, it's great. But when it doesn't pay off, you can't be like, I'm never going to fucking do that again.
Well, the thing with
That's just
TV is
ridiculous.
You got to be home at a certain time. Like appointment television is dead. You know, I
you
watch.
don't have to.
Well, you don't have to. You can DVR it and shit like that. But with Netflix,
Nobody
and Hulu,
watches. I'm going to tell you
Live
right now.
TV.
No.
Buddy, from
Yeah.
our show last year to this year,
right,
people in a year,
right,
they don't even count the overnights anymore.
right.
Really?
They don't count them because it doesn't
Nobody's
matter.
watching it live.
Nobody's watching live TV unless it's the fucking Game of Thrones,
Right.
The Walking Dead,
Yeah.
or live sports.
Right.
Sports. That's it.
So it makes sense that you would, like eventually within a few years, it really just will be streaming service,
Yes.
HBO Go,
Well, look what
all of that.
Absolutely.
But Netflix is going, fuck it. You don't have to wait. The whole season's out.
Yeah.
And then
You
you,
don't
binge.
think that's-
You watch Stranger
Shitty.
Things?
You don't know. I haven't touched it yet. But you don't think that. Listen.
It ruins it a little.
Do you think it's a little obsessive? Like it's kind of what we do with everything. It's like it's
gluttonous.
Hey, it will give you it all right now. Watch
Take
it all.
Yeah,
Take
watch it all. Feast. Yeah, it's
can
not
ha-
good.
you can
it's
have
like a
it-
buffet.
It's
Because-
instantaneous
like-
gratification.
Well, like you said, it's like you watch a show. You like the first one. The second show kind of episode. The third one's better and leads into the fourth. It's kind of the journey, and not every person has the same one with a show. But as you watch it week to week, like Ray Donovan, it's like I'm watching
Right.
it every week. Me and my chick watch that either on Sunday or Monday, and it's I could binge it all and just save them all up. But I like that at the end of that show, I'm like, fuck. When a show makes me go, fuck, it's over. Shit, I
Yeah.
want more.
yeah, it's the anticipation.
You
I
have
think
to-
there's-
I love that. That's what you want, right?
I feel like most people I know are binge watching anyway. I mean, you talk about Breaking Bad, all
That's
these
what
kind of
you're
things.
saying.
They're
You-
just smashing the whole. Yeah, but most people are doing that already.
I think I wouldn't watch the shows on Netflix if they were once a week. Like
I watched
Orange is
House
the New
of
Black, I
Cards in
probably
like a
wouldn't
day
watch
and a
it.
half, and I felt sick.
I probably
You
wouldn't.
wouldn't
Like I
watch it?
felt sick after the show. You feel sick.
What?
I watched House of Cards like a day and a half. I didn't move.
yeah,
I didn't
right.
leave my
Oh,
room.
oh, yeah,
I
that's
felt
terrible.
I didn't take a shower. I felt
Yeah.
disgusting.
like
and I just walked outside and saw the sun. I felt horrible.
It's like
It's
eating
not
McDonald's.
healthy.
It's a great show.
I've never watched an episode.
It's a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
show. What are you
There's-
watching?
Right now,
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
No.
Ray Donovan. Ray Donovan, you
I
said.
have to watch that show.
I know.
Ray Donovan.
I'm watching
you said.
Ray Donovan.
Donovan's great this year too.
Narcos.
Narcos is pretty good.
Bloodline.
Narcos is good. Yeah, Narcos is really
I tried
good.
to get through the first 3 of Bloodline last year.
Bloodline's real slow.
I couldn't watch it.
Stranger Things is the best thing that's been on Netflix, I think.
The only thing I want to do is go on, but I watched this year what I just got out of the Arrow, and the Flash, and Jessica Jones. So all the Marvels.
Okay.
You ever watch a show that nobody watches, and you ask people, and they look at you like you have
NBC.
18 heads?
What?
I watch Wayward Pines on Fox.
I haven't
It's
even
pretty
heard
good.
What the hell's wrong with
Nobody
you?
knows what it is.
Wayward Pines.
Yeah.
Sounds
It's good.
great.
Does any you guys watch it?
No.
No.
Oh, it's good.
What is it on?
It's on Fox. It's like a major
What's
show.
Stranger
He's
Things?
asking like he's gonna watch it.
Stranger Things is
I
Stranger Things is perfect.
great.
Stranger Things is 8 episodes on Netflix. It's a throwback to every. You would love it if you
Yeah.
like 80s stuff.
What is it?
It's about this.
Is it a comedy or
No, it's like a
horror
It's a
movie.
little bit. It's like a horror. It's like thriller.
It's a little poltergeisty.
It's poltergeisty. It's
It's a play on all those great horror movies from the 80s and 90s, the Stephen King movies like It.
E.T.
Yeah, It, all that
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Winona Ryder.
It's
But it's
nostalgia-based stuff.
But it nails it. It's
Just throwing
1983
things at
and it
Bobby
nails
right
it.
I got it. I got it.
Right.
Fucking
You
making
get
my
it.
head snap off.
Episode 1. No.
No,
Winona
it's-
Ryder is great in it though.
She's great.
phenomenal
Oh,
in it.
those kids that are in it.
Oh, they're great too.
There's about this group of kids that they meet this girl who has telekinesis. Oh, you'll see it.
Yeah,
Watch
like,
it.
don't
Yeah.
fucking. What are you fucking?
Well, it's not ruining
Are
anything.
you
It's the
doing-
first episode.
But now I know she has telekinesis.
Are you doing the night of on
But
HBO?
You immediately know that.
HBO,
No.
the night of.
Oh, I haven't watched
Yeah,
that.
it's good.
I've watched
It's
that.
fun.
Very good.
Night of is good. But a young Arab
So,
guy.
so here's the deal.
What? Show me a hero.
Here's the deal. Basically, we're going.
Making a
We're
face.
going. Are you fucking even
Sorry,
listening?
sorry,
with
sorry,
your
sorry.
cross conversations.
Disrespectful.
Sorry. Shut up. Fucking Chinaman.
Somehow not racist.
It wasn't because you're not Chinaman. You're not writing down Chinaman, are you?
That'd be funny to write that.
I'm gonna say no.
I know.
So put a cross through it.
What is he writing down?
He writes down titles for the show as we go.
Oh, okay.
I'll literally say no to every single one.
Yeah.
He'll be like, fucking
Chinaman.
Poughkeepsie River.
Yeah.
Sewer River.
Well, then
Because
Crazy Eddie.
Dickie Sewell.
You know you're calling it quesadillas.
Tanya's
Quesadilla.
Tanya's last stand.
You're Medford.
Yeah.
West Medford. South
No, what's his name?
Medford.
Dickie Sewell. I'll write that one.
Yeah, good. Write that
Dickie
down.
Sewell.
Hope Dickie punches you right in your
Yeah.
fucking face.
He said he's not like that anymore.
I didn't say that. I said he's still fucking cracky if he needed
Sorry.
Sounds like a David Spade
to.
movie.
I think we're basically going to where the cable company is going to be dead, correct?
Correct.
The only thing we're going to want is Wi-Fi.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I
Oh,
can't
we
wait
need-
till they come out with, which is
still
wireless.
Yeah.
What?
You still need cable for live sports and news.
Yeah, but they're gonna change that.
politics, things like that. Those are the only things that are holding on right now.
I think
apps
that-
that do that.
I
for
think
you.
that.
Right.
I think the thing that I can't wait for is wireless charging.
Don't
I think
they have
that's
one
where
on-
cable's going to take up some of the money when they provide wireless charging. When you walk in your house and your phone just charges and your
how would-
iPad charges.
How would the
That's
cable
definitely-
company do that?
Because they'll provide the actual system.
Power.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The line's already in.
Well, they'll. I don't know how it's going to be done, but they'll provide it. Like they provide you with a router now. You can go and buy a router.
How many
yeah.
weeks after you get that till everyone gets cancer? Do you think?
I think
Probably
that's-
we're gonna have
I
it
know what you're
ready.
saying, but that's and not to fuck with you, but that's kind of the go-to. We're all gonna get cancer shit. I mean, we all have. And no more than your cell phone put in your ear for the last fucking 10 years.
Right.
If you know what I mean? And
Right.
It's not gonna. It's the same shit. It's just radio waves.
The
You
thing
know
about
what I mean?
cell phone is I always sit it here. I always put
Right.
it between my legs, and I'm like, yeah, it's.
I don't know, but nothing is. We have no cases of that. We have nothing of people.
It's coming, but what are you
When?
gonna do?
It's been 20 years.
It's a good point.
It's 20 years. So, yeah, I mean, maybe there is some head tumor or some fucking people didn't have a couple fucking hair lip babies.
Maybe
Who
there's a
know-
few
you know what I mean?
head tumors, but who gives a shit?
I just don't, I don't know. I mean, it's just going to be a weird day
Yeah.
when you can, fuck, I mean, what?
I literally
What
asked-
are you going to do with TV? Like,
I-
when you do
Yeah.
a show, okay,
Yeah.
right now, we were talking about this, I don't know if last week or I was talking about it with some, okay, back in the day, they had NBC, ABC, CBS. You had FX, you had TBS, TNT.
Right.
CW.
USA.
No, they weren't. They weren't even there. USA was a shit network. with garbage. 18 Wheels of Justice. Shows like that. Garbage shows.
Yeah.
Okay? And then AMC was American Movie Channel. They showed shitty movies.
Yeah, they never got like actual American movie classics. It was always shitty movies.
Shitty movies, right?
Right.
Turn it, yeah, right? So you look at all these AMC, IFC. What was that? The information? What was that?
No, it was independent film.
Independent film
channel.
channel. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So independent film. So they showed independent. Just garbage. These were garbage things. AMC has the #1 shows
Yeah.
on fucking television.
Huge.
2 of them.
Walking Dead.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Okay. So now you have so many CW, IFC, AMC, Discovery 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
fucking Travel Channel, which is a
HBO.
spinoff.
History.
HGTV.
Right.
Okay.
The
You can-
Learning Channel.
You can sit there and watch how people work.
Food Network.
Food Network.
Right.
It's crazy.
Travel.
Travel. It's nuts.
Sci-fi. It's
Now you're
insane.
just yelling things.
Yeah, I'm just saying every channel. That's
Some-
all
No,
I do.
no, enough.
And then
We
they
get
have,
it. I mean,
uh,
you help me
dancing.
make my
Then
point.
they have the
Listen.
ones that nobody knows, like the DIY channel and stuff like that. They have all these random.
My
little
point is
ones.
this, though, is that
Logo.
back in the day, you had to if you wanted to see something, you had to see. You had 4 or 5,
Telemundo.
6. All right, shut the fuck up.
Quesadillas.
I should have done one show tonight. Fuck, I like 2 people in this room right now.
What the fuck?
You're one of them.
Oh, all right, good. All right,
Don't worry. I don't want fucking Tim to snap. I never liked you either. He just fucking takes me out with a hatchet.
You don't like yourself?
Huh?
You don't like yourself?
The couch doesn't count.
No, that's it.
The couch never counts.
That's pretty trippy when your future self is asking you if you don't like yourself. I just I'll leave that one alone.
No. I don't want that on. No, get that away.
Why?
I don't want him touching that.
I forgot to wash my hands after I went to the
He's
toilet.
going to jinx everybody.
Yeah. It's communist, Chinese communist hands.
You know, he's
With dirty
Disgusting.
commie hands.
this is the guy who runs comedy in China.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to China.
Why do you know? He
Not
might
with,
bring
not
you.
with that
I'm not going
attitude.
to
I
China.
know, really. He's right here. He might bring you. You
I'm not going
fucking.
to China.
Why?
Yeah, you're not allowed to say stuff on stage. You cannot. The government will. You cannot say whatever you
Yeah,
want
but it's
on
not.
stage.
Believe me, it's nothing that's in your act.
You don't know. I got a big
true,
chunk on
Chinese politics.
I get a little crazy. You know. You don't.
What's in your act that you don't think you could do?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Being
what
gay?
Vote for
no,
Trump.
Saudis and shit. Who knows? I mean, can you just talk about? You could talk about races and stuff and whatever you want.
Absolutely. Well, the funny thing about
Governments
it,
and
the
everything.
funny thing about it is that
You talking about Cablevision?
I got a chunk on ice cream.
you
Yeah,
guys-
they steal ours.
you're not allowed to talk about the pawnbroker show. That's banned. No,
Okay.
Can you say pawn?
porn.
No, you can't.
It sounds even more
All
like
right.
porn when he
I
says
just
it.
thought I'd ask.
Is there a difference?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
pawn
Yeah.
and porn.
Porn. Yeah, I got the fucking porn show.
PAWNPORN.
It's porn.
How do you say pornography?
Pornography.
Yeah, you sound like you say pornography.
Yeah, go ahead. You were saying.
So yeah, I mean, the thing is that they tell you what you can't say.
Like what would they
Pretty
say?
much. You can't talk about Tibet.
But it's
Yeah,
it's all in Chinese, so you're.
Hold on.
can't
Hold
talk-
on.
Say it in English.
This is interesting. You can't talk about Tibet.
Yeah, this is very.
Who
interesting.
tells you this, by the way?
The
Yeah,
ministry.
people tell you.
Mao
They just come
Zedong.
up to you and like can't say this before a show.
Complicated. I can't really get into it.
A guy flew down on a dragon.
Kim Jong Il.
But I tell you, we've had guys at our shows writing down what's been said and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's scary.
That
Dude,
would
it's
make me
fucking
comfortable.
scary.
I'd love for you to get arrested.
It would be good. I'd just tip
What?
them off, you know.
That'd be funny if you invite. He really doesn't like any of us. He invites us all to do shows
Yeah,
and
we
just
get
gets us
locked up.
Gets us
arrested.
arrested.
Welcome to the rest of your life in Chinese.
So you
jail.
can't talk about Tibet.
But I don't show up. I actually have the
Yeah.
future me come.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
doppelganger
Did he
gets
go-
arrested.
Did he tell you about the 5 years he spent in Nanjing prison?
That was a good joke. I think you guys. Fuck
Everybody's
you. That
just
was a
tired.
goddamn
Yeah,
good one.
it was good.
No,
I
it's
got,
all right.
I got the list of things you can't talk about in China.
All
What is it?
Well, he's gonna read it.
Okay, so you
Why
can't
don't you
talk.
fucking let him have a second?
You could have just asked me, and I got the.
Oh,
We tried to, but you
No,
took
no,
too
you said
fucking
you
long.
can't-
You can't talk about
Yeah,
it.
All right, he said you
Yeah,
can't talk
yeah.
about it.
You with your internet.
you can't talk about the independence movements in Tibet and Taiwan.
Ooh.
You can't talk about the religious movement Falun Gong.
Oh,
Damn it.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
You can't talk about democracy.
That's not
is
true.
that true?
It's
Yeah,
not true.
that's there.
It's not true. I'm telling you, it's not true.
All right,
What's
not
your-
true.
What
Okay,
website is it?
All right,
Wiki.
We're gonna go through
What the
them.
fuck
Just,
is Wikipedia?
Wiki-
He
Just-
wrote Wikipedia.
just tell them what's true and what's not true.
Okay.
All right, the Tiananmen Square protests.
Oh boy.
Cannot talk about it.
Cannot.
Cannot.
Maoism.
Hang on one second.
Can't mention the square at all.
You can't mention
use
it.
that.
What if you I went through Tiananmen
Can't do
Square.
T-Square.
Can't
I
do
was
it.
hanging out in Tiananmen Square the other day.
Because here's the thing.
I lied down.
Here's the thing.
Took a nap.
Take a nap. Yeah.
What a beautiful place where nothing's ever happened. No. It's
Be a great place for a rally.
I was tanked in Tiananmen Square. Yeah, baby.
Good
All
job,
right.
Sean.
I
Very
think
good.
by
Take
default
it
I can
away.
get rid of this.
Yes,
Come
you
on.
can.
Yeah, okay.
All right, thank you.
But I helped you get there.
Yeah.
I think we all helped you get there.
I still got there. Fuck you. Give me it. What are you doing?
Have some potatoes. Relax.
Because the thing is, you always get people who think they're very clever, and they're like, "No, but I have a new angle, which is actually kind of positive for them." And it's like the people.
I don't. This is what I don't get. When you go away somewhere or you have a show where this guy's like, "Look, you can't do. Don't do this or don't do that," whether it be a college, and you agree to it. You're like, okay.
Yeah, right.
I don't understand. Just shut your fucking mouth.
Just do it.
And do what you're not. Just do what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Don't try to fight. Well, I'm gonna be. Shut the fuck. Go home.
Right.
Just go home.
Right.
I wish everyone thought
That's
like
like
that.
Tig Notaro's Twitter. I was going to take it over the other day, but I thought it would be hilarious if I was going to just tweet ISIS the whole time. Like, hey, it's Tig. I love ISIS. Death to America. The prophet shall rise. You know, Allahu Akbar. And then, but then I read, and it's like they give you all the rules. You have to do all these things. Stay positive. Keep Tig's sensibility in mind.
There's rules?
There's rules to
Oh,
it. You know, so I'm like, I'm not going to take it on unless I can have fun. And
there
that's
was a
I'm
guy
glad
who took
that's
it
your
over.
sense of. That's fun.
Bobby, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
If you opened up Twitter and saw that Tig Notaro
It
was,
was like ISIS.
retweeting ISIS, that's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
I'd be like, I knew it.
I saw a guy.
I
One of the
fucking knew
guys.
it.
knew it.
The whole time.
Yeah.
One of the guys who took over Twitter promoted one of his shows.
Yeah, it's shitty.
Put ads for his show. I'm like, what are you doing
Who
that for?
took over her Twitter?
They said,
Why do you take over Tig's Twitter?
Oh, it's a thing. She doesn't have her own Twitter. It just bounces from comic to comic.
yeah, and I think maybe now she does. I don't know what happened. But so what else, Deepu?
Corruption. You can't talk about corruption of any kind.
That's a pretty general.
You can't.
That's
Andy,
very general.
Come
Well,
from
I
the
mean,
deny.
you can't. When you say corruption, you can talk about corruption outside of China, but you can't talk about. You can't talk negatively about the government that's there.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a fun gig.
Yeah, sounds like a
You have any
fun
do you
gig.
have quesadillas?
Yeah,
pretty
can I
much
fly
it.
18 hours to do this?
They don't even do stand. They just sit you down and tell you what you can't talk about. That's the whole
What
show.
else?
So if you bring somebody over, you have to tell them what to talk about and not talk about,
Of course.
or
Do you know
somebody
what?
else
Do you
does,
know
like
what?
an official.
Here's the thing: is that like no
The
one
guy
ever,
with a gun.
no one ever knows these things anyway. So we kept telling people, and they kept going, "Oh shit, I didn't. What is that?" You know, you're putting it in their head. But I'll let people know. But this is it. You can't talk about Tiananmen, Tibet, Taiwan, or criticize the government. That's it. Everything else is fine.
You talk about pussy?
You can talk about pussy all day if it's funny. You know.
Yeah. Well, you talk about pussy. Now, what about corrupt pussy? Can you talk about corrupt?
As long as
Tiananmen Square pussy.
As long as
What
it's
about
not
that?
corrupt government pussy, that's fine.
From Tibet?
Yeah, exactly.
Tibetan
Tibetan
pussy.
pussy can't be.
If you talk
corrupt.
about pussy, aren't the audience is very
I got a hand
shy.
job from a monk.
In Tiananmen Square.
They're not. I mean, they're no more shy than audience. I mean, people like to think the Chinese are one thing. You know, people love to say, "Oh, they don't understand
Evil.
sarcasm or whatever." The people, you know, they're the same people everywhere.
Isn't it funny? I actually, that came to me. I was out of the country in Denmark, and I saw this guy, and I saw these. I was around 4 people, and I was with like 4
In the whole country?
4 people, right? And I sat. Oh, you're fucking. Oh, it's the worst. And then he winked. Oh, you're so glad you left this country. You'd be a waiter here. Fucking cocksucker.
I wish.
He just winked at me. Nothing makes me fucking more violent than a
Wink.
a shitty joke and then a wink.
Yeah, that's rough.
Fucking, you're lucky I'm not calling Quinn. He'd bite you.
He'd wink back.
Yeah. And then ask everyone else to leave.
Jesus Christ.
You're right, Robert.
I'm all right. I just winked again. I fucking hate him. Oh God damn it. No, but I realized I looked over at this table and there was a guy kind of being like me, like goofing around, and I was like, "There's a me, there's a you, there's a Chinese version of there's a Chinese guy that loves just fucking carbs and milk. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
right.
has your personality. There's a Chinese guy with your personality. You know,
Right.
there's you and there's a fucking African me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some fucking silly asshole
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a miserable African dude that literally has the same personality as you.
And no cable.
Who doesn't have cable?
Yeah, he doesn't have cable.
Actually, none of them
One
do.
African
Yeah. I mean, there's a
one
Chinese Scopo, just a bubbled ass fucking no common sense Chinaman. Walks around and fucking has people yelling at him all day.
He's the Kim Kardashian of
I mean, it's true. I mean, they're just people. But do they?
They're just people.
Well, no, they. I
very
mean,
spiritual.
they laugh. They laugh at the same shit we laugh at. Your relationships are
Yeah,
the
it's
same.
just weird to me, and it's just interesting in a country where so much of American humor is about criticizing the government and these institutions. It's fascinating that Chinese comedians can't do that.
Chinese comedians or all comedians?
Anybody in China.
Now, are there Chinese comics?
Yeah.
How bad are they?
I just
There's no one that's been doing it. Like, we started it.
Right.
And then, so the people who've been doing it the longest have been doing it about 5 or 6 years.
So it's not. They haven't.
So they don't have.
Their chops.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
pretty fair analysis, I
it
think.
said China's most famous comedian was arrested for corruption
Sounds
in
great.
the government.
Yeah,
'cause
but he's not really a comedian. You throw the word comedian around. I think he was like a
He
news-
appeared on TV recently
He
to
was a TV
dismiss. Yeah.
Like a comic actor.
Yeah,
That's
so,
why
no,
not
no,
many-
I think he was like a news guy or something. I didn't know him, but
Well, that's
he was
pro-
also in the Communist Party and connected. There's all this factionalization.
His name is Zhao Benchen.
I don't,
Oh, I know
I
him.
don't know him.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
oh,
great.
he's got
He's
a
very
great,
funny.
He's
Yeah.
got a great bit about noodles. No, I don't
He's
know.
got a corrupt pussy, but that's amazing.
Yeah, but aren't they mostly American tourists that you're performing for?
No, they're not tourists. First of all, and
Well, they live in China.
well,
Expats.
So the audience is like 30 to 40% Chinese on average. I think could be more than that.
Okay.
But
then
they speak English.
Because I had friends that
they're at the
performed
English
over there.
show. Who? Yeah, like
Ted Alexandro and.
Oh yeah, he
did-
was in Hong Kong.
Okay.
He didn't go to mainland China.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
that's
there's a
very
difference
different.
there.
Very different.
Well,
I can
why?
see that.
What's different? Can you explain to me what the
I
difference
mean, they're
is?
essentially two different countries.
Because Hong Kong was UK and
Until-
very,
Modern.
not modern, but it's.
It's not that it's more
More metropolitan.
Nah, not than Shanghai. They're comparable, but the difference is that up until 1997, that it was handed back from the British to the Chinese, and they had to agree that they would maintain kind of what they had going on there.
Yeah.
And the Hong Kong, they're different. I mean, they consider themselves to be different. I'm not sure how the genes work, but they look a little different, and they're different language.
Right.
They don't want to be considered. They look down on the mainlanders. Actually, it's very
Right.
controversial.
Right.
And they have a quote unquote democracy. But now what's happening? This is the big controversy. I don't know if people know about this, but like they've said, oh, you can pick who's in charge, but we get to pick the candidates.
Wow.
Kind of like here.
They pick the jokes.
That's
You can
what's
tell
funny.
the jokes. We pick the jokes. You tell
No,
everything
but that's
you
what's
want
funny is everyone's like, oh, you're like, oh, we should be able to have elected candidates. Like, well,
Do you
someone's-
think you'll stay there forever, or will you ever leave?
I want to do comedy, and it's probably not. If you want to do comedy, you got to go where the comedy is to some degree.
Right. Which is
Here.
right.
What the fuck made you go there?
I mean, it wasn't for comedy. I just graduated. I want to move out of. I mean, I was from Melbourne, which is great, but it's far away from everything.
Well, the Melbourne scene is great with
Right.
comedy now.
I wasn't doing comedy when I left.
Okay.
And I just I graduated. I'm like, I got to get out now, or if I don't leave now, I'll never leave.
Right.
I didn't want to live in Australia for the rest of my life.
Right.
And so I just went there and found a job, got working, and then eventually got into comedy.
Now you own a club.
Yeah.
You own the club.
Yes.
Was it hard for somebody from Australia to buy and own a business there?
Well,
especially something controversial as a comedy
Right,
club where
right.
people are going to say, fuck
mean-
They might think it's subversive.
What's the name of it?
Kung Fu Comedy. So, I mean, we didn't start out trying to start a club. We just started running shows, and then they just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Kung
and-
Fu comedy.
Yeah.
What were the other things you were considering?
low main laughs.
No. Can I tell
You know what I mean? General Tatlin.
General
What-
Tao's
yeah.
One of them was actually like Uncle Wong's Chuckle Emporium.
Jeez. Please God. Uncle Wong's chocolate
The
Emporium.
Fortune Comedy.
That I would have went to.
I found the list, and it's amazing. They're so bad.
Look at the fucking owner of the Poughkeepsie one's getting all whipped up on names now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a whole new menu idea. What a weird laugh.
So yeah, I mean, we kind
You've been there for like 5 years then.
7 years, yeah.
7 years.
So now you and who own this club?
Hey.
I mean, there's other
But DC
Kung Fu
Benny?
comedy.
Yeah, it's but that's for a show that's here that we're plugging.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah. But DC Benny's been out there, so,
So
as
they
well.
have an open mic. You have an open mic at the club.
We do, yeah. We have 3, 2 in English, 1 in Chinese.
So how the fuck? Okay, say. So you're gonna bring Sean over or Tim Dillon over. What is your deal?
Hypothetically speaking, we go.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
His comedy is cunt. That's his comedy. Cunt with a wink.
Right.
I'm getting it now. It's starting to click with me. It's not. We're kind of over the top.
Right.
He's very subtle. Subtle cunt with a wink.
Right.
Because he'll get fucking put in jail if he's
Right,
over
of
the
course.
top. He's gonna.
So hypothetically,
He's gonna be very passive aggressive with these fucking Japanese, whatever the fuck people.
Japanese.
I won't like that one. No,
Yeah.
we bring people out usually for a week, and they'll play. Because I have rooms in 20 different cities in China.
So where do you put them up? Is it a nice hotel?
Yeah, 5-star hotels the whole way.
5-star.
Yeah, fucking Kempinski. We use the Hyatt. A bunch of other ones that are 5-star.
Now, how do you fly them over there, coach?
Mostly, but we're looking at some bigger acts now, and some people only take first class.
Yeah, because I mean, dude, how long's the flight?
20 hours.
Depends how you go, but yeah, probably 15 to 20.
15 to 20 hours.
Yeah.
And in coach, wow, what airline?
I mean, there's a lot of airlines.
What airline do you guys use? Because some of them,
to be honest,
some of them coach.
the Chinese airlines are really good.
Because yeah, some of them.
there's a lot of great service on the Asian airlines.
Hopefully not Malaysia Air.
China Southern, yeah, they never make it to the
Glad
gig.
you own the club, not fucking perform. You're not on the show, are you?
So they
Yeah, they Malaysian airline because it fucking fell out of the. They can't find it. Bob Kelly was supposed to be in Poughkeepsie, but he went to Kung Fu and they can't find his plane. So I'm here. Here's his act. I eat, fuck, have a kid, jizz. Bye.
Welcome to the Chuckle Emporium.
Yeah, right. Welcome to Low Main Laughs every Wednesday. So, I mean, that does. I mean, dude, you go over there.
Yeah.
If you're flying coach, if coach stinks, if you're on Delta coach to China, you're gonna I'll fucking kill myself.
Somebody, yeah.
I'd fucking kill myself halfway through.
It's not that bad.
Not for you.
Yeah, well, not all of us can afford first class, but it's all right.
Well, it's not that you can afford first class, but some like what's the Australian? What's the
Qantas.
Qantas coach is good.
Right.
I'm
It's
telling you,
better.
these Chinese airlines are good.
Yeah,
They
like
are, they're good.
some of the airlines, the coach isn't that bad.
Plenty of room. The food's
Yeah.
good. The movies are good. They got
Yeah.
your little screen. It's
So
all
So
right.
are you married there, or do you have like?
Yeah, I got a wife, but she's not Chinese.
Do you so you have a kid?
Not yet.
Did you meet her there?
Yeah, at a show.
No shit.
Yeah, she left her card.
So you fucking called her and gave her 10 free tickets?
I was a cunt. I was a cunt, and I winked at her, and then she left her card. After
You
that,
know
so-
your wife fucking hates your passive aggressiveness.
I know she's Russian. It's hyper aggressive.
You married her.
Oh.
Oh, she must want to strangle you.
Most of the time she does. Yeah, that's how I
Yeah,
get
is that how
off.
your mustache
give
went
it-
white?
Yeah, that's it.
Is it that you don't want to get
Nothing?
heard?
What's that?
Is it why you don't want to get heard? Is that why you're in China? You can't say what you want to say. You marry a Russian where you can't say what you want to say.
That is-
I mean, do you want to
That's deep.
express
can you-
yourself
can you-
something
can-
here? or
getting into it.
Can you get a TV? Really? You literally talk like a fucking hermit. What do you want me? What me?
What's the cover to get into these clubs? Because don't the people make like 26 cents a week over there?
Good point. It's an iPhone. You have to give them an iPhone.
You have to give them the iPhone they made. That's how it works.
That was the joke I just made, asshole.
Okay, there you go.
Well, yeah, give him a wink.
I'll tell you what, man. If you think there's not rich people in China,
No,
you're
there's the
fucking
rich. Listen,
wrong.
I know all about money, and there's some of the
I'm
rich
sure you do.
people. Yes, I do.
He doesn't
Gage.
have any, but he knows all about it.
So what? I didn't say
His
I had
grandmother
any.
died.
I didn't
grandmother
say
just
any.
died.
I'm getting a little. I'm gonna get a few bucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a few.
He's got a-
as soon as we sell that
Hang on a
bungalow.
second.
He's like,
We
I know
sell that
about I have a
bungalow.
duplex in Long Beach. I know about money.
I can count.
I've had cable since I'm 8 years old.
I know
Fuck
numbers.
all of you.
Listen,
Yes.
your grandmother died and left you money?
No, we have she's like a bungalow that we're gonna sell. It's
Hang
not
on
like,
a second.
I'm not gonna get a ton of money.
Talk to me.
I'm
She
not
left
gonna
me
get
an
a lot.
Where's the
Oldsmobile.
bungalow?
In Island Park.
It's a nice bungalow.
It's like a tiny
How much
little-
is it?
It's probably going to sell for like 200,000.
Can I buy it?
Do you want a bungalow?
Is it on the beach?
It's a block from the beach.
Yeah, I do.
Sounds great.
What do you? What?
Shut your face. Can I buy it?
Can you? I don't know.
Will you show me it? Will you
can-
send me the link to it?
Absolutely, you can see it.
All right, good. And you're
Right.
gonna make, what are you gonna make? 50?
I'm gonna make 20.
What are you gonna do with that money? Buy another fucking polo shirt?
I'm gonna probably go out to eat for like 2 months. Like all the 5-star restaurants in New York City.
I
and then
know
be
about
done.
money. I have 20 grand on me right now.
Then I'll be begging you for feature work. I'll go through that money in like 4 months.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I'll save it. I'll do the right thing.
All right, well, hang on a sec. I got to read these in the middle of this real quick. So give me, I'm going to have you read one too, all right?
Yeah, please. I'm good at it.
Read that. You're good at this.
You want me to do it first?
Yeah.
Okay.
11002.
Hey guys, I've discovered a way you can stock up on all the household items you know and love and save time and money. It's called Box.com, BOXED.com. I never have to waste half a Saturday at some warehouse club fighting for parking, fighting jam-packed aisles, only having to wait in long lines to check out. Neither will you when you shop at Box.com. Box.com delivers the bulk items you use every day. Toilet paper, paper towels, and snacks. And the prices are ridiculously low. With Box.com, you can stock up any day at any hour from the comfort of your very own couch. Save time, save gas, save money, and the aggravation of warehouse clubs. There's no actual membership fee, and they'll even send free samples of products for you to try. And here's the best part. I want you to love Box.com as much as I do. So I've arranged for all of my listeners to save 20% and get free shipping on their first order. Just go to Box.com and enter promo code DUDE. That's Box.com, promo code DUDE. Box.com, promo code DUDE.
Can you read a little bit in your Verzi voice?
The same voice.
Watch him do Paul Verzi's voice.
Do Paul Verzi.
I opened for Bill Burr one time, and he said there was 1 billion people there, and I was nervous. But Bill looked at me. He said, "With Loot Crate, you get collectibles, apparel, and more from your favorite pop culture franchises delivered right to your door with your family every single month. We're talking a new T-shirt in every crate, figures, comics, and stuff for your kitchen." And then Bill Burr said, "A wide range of exclusive items you can't get anywhere else, from fan favorite franchises like Harry Potter, Marvel Comics, Fallout 4, Star Wars." I got a great new Star Wars joke. And so much was the perfect. It's the perfect joke. It really is the perfect joke. Bill Burr loves it. And you get all this for less than $20 a month. Loot Crate. Come geek out with us. Loot Crate is a monthly subscription box service for epic geek and gamer items, pop culture gear. For less than $20 a month, you get 68 items that include licensed gear, apparel, collectibles, unique, one-of-a-kind items, and more. You have till the 19th at 9 p.m. Pacific to subscribe and receive that month's crate. When the cutoff happens, that's it. It's over. Go to lootcrate.com/dude and enter dude to save $3 on any new subscription.
Loot Crate actually is the new company that's with us. And for a nerd, I'm a fucking secret nerd. They send you great shit. These packages of all this nerdy shit, figurines and T-shirts, whatever. You don't know what you're getting, but it's kind of in the vein of what you like.
Right.
It's like my wife has it. My wife
Right.
this thing. They'll send her clothes,
Right.
an outfit once a month. You know,
Yeah.
a belt, a purse, a necklace, a pair of pants, a skirt, a fucking, and she keeps what she wants and sends back the same type of thing, except for nerds. So, lootcrate.com. One of our new sponsors, and I'm very proud to have them sponsoring our show. So go there, lootcrate.com.dude, and enter the code DUDE. And Box.com, you'd love that since you fucking don't leave your house and you just have internet. Seriously.
Says I don't leave my
Castaway.
house.
I just assume.
I used to call bingo. I used to do a lot of things during the night. You know what I mean? My
What are you,
kids-
fucking working an arcade?
Yeah, I did. No, I worked. My kids went to Catholic school, so I mean, I was always busy at night. It's not like I had sitting there with my Johnson in my hand, which happens sometimes, but not all.
Here's the thing.
What?
Here's the thing with you.
What?
Okay? Is you come off as a really nice guy at first. But you slowly turn into a grumpy curmudgeon. And I think, is it your blood sugar drops?
I have no idea.
Are you faking it at the beginning?
No. What time is it? 10:20?
No, it's
Yeah,
later than that.
10:24.
10:24. Okay.
All right. Yeah, so maybe I'm a little tired, all right? You never
right.
get tired? Robert.
I'm fucking exhausted. I've been up
I know,
since
you're
7.
You're gonna get up at 6 to go do a shoot.
I gotta do. I'm up all day and all day. I've been fucking up at. I was up at 3 in the morning to come home Monday. Come home. I change go in the backyard and play until fucking 9 o'clock at night. Go to bed at 10. Wake up at 7. Come into the city. Got a $180 fucking ticket today.
What'd you do?
Hydrant?
What'd I do? No, not a hydrant. Did you say hydrant?
Yeah, parked by a hydrant.
No, I did not park by a hydrant. Why are you saying hydrant? Just like
I'm
that.
trying to get my Hewish up.
I'll tell you what I fucking did. It made me, look, I don't hate cops. I'm a pro cop guy.
Was it meter maid or a cop?
It was cops. These fucking motherfuckers.
They sound great.
You don't like it, do you? I got a new phone from Apple again because something was wrong with the phone. So I had to go return it, get a fucking another one. So I go in, I get the phone, but now I get in my car and the sync isn't hooked up. So I have to talk. I'm holding the phone on speakerphone, talking. I don't have it to my ear. I'm not fucking, I have it holding it in my hand with speakerphone. Right. The cop on the West Side Highway in traffic, mind you, I'm not doing 95 down to fucking, 87. I'm holding it. They pull up on the side of me, look at me like, fuck you, and then get behind me and pull me over. And they had the ticket ready.
Yeah, they don't fuck around.
They had the fucking ticket ready. But it's like, you know what? Go fuck. I fucking all the fucking benefits, hell gigs I've done for you.
Right. No, they don't get the West Side Highway cops don't give you a PBA cards. They'll still write you a ticket. They're the fucking worst.
I was like, you motherfucker. You both of you fucks. Fuck you and you fucking well, it's the law. You only get I get it. But I understand why people can get fucking hateful towards cops.
Right.
And look, it's my fault.
Also, when cops shoot,
Yeah, this is the shooting.
They kind of get angry when you get shot.
Buddy,
too.
can you not? I'm talking about my problems right now. All right, not the. I'm talking about my.
Like I can understand why people would hate cops. Getting tickets all the time, also getting shot with your hands up. That could kind of.
He didn't have his hands up. He didn't have his hands
There
up.
was a guy laying on the ground recently with his hands up.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, you mean the guy with the gun? The guy that had the gun?
No,
the doctor.
The guy next to the autistic guy, and he was laying on the ground, and he had his hands up,
Oh,
and then he
yeah.
asked the
Shot
cop,
him,
"Why'd you shoot me?" And
and
the
he
cop
says,
goes,
"I
"I don't
don't know."
And then the story is he meant to shoot the autistic guy. That's the cover. The cop goes, "I meant to shoot the retarded guy."
I'm talking about the motherfuckers that pulled me over. Okay?
I apologize.
Can I have my
I apologize,
moment?
yes.
Is it always about fucking autistic people and
I apologize.
Can I have my fucking anger?
apologize.
So what? Mine doesn't count, Tim?
No, it does.
So I have to think about the world every fucking time something bad happens in my life. I can't have a moment of fuck you because someone got shot that wasn't supposed to get shot, Tim.
Sorry, I apologize to you for your ticket. I feel horrible.
We're organizing a protest against it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
It's big points on the license too.
What?
It's huge points on your license too.
Who?
For a cell phone ticket.
Oh, man.
Are you
It's the same as a
kidding?
DWI. It's 5 points.
You don't
then.
gotta tell him that. He didn't know.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
dead serious.
Oh, boy.
I'm an insurance guy
You
during
could
the day. I
get it
know.
knocked down. You could get it knocked down.
How the fuck do you get it knocked down?
Defensive
Lawyer.
driving course.
You get a
Defensive
lawyer,
driving
bro.
course.
What?
You have a lawyer come in with you.
No, just take a defensive driving course.
I'm fighting it
He's
then.
not going to go
6
to a
hours.
defensive driver's course.
I'm fighting it then. Fuck them.
Right, I agree.
You have to. It's 5 points. It's like a DWI.
That's ridiculous.
You'll get.
I was holding the fucking phone. I had it in my hand on speakerphone, holding it. And then I was going to place it. I was placing it down on the middle console.
Right. You want to say it wasn't even nothing was happening. You were just putting it on the console.
I'm just say I wasn't even on the phone. I was holding the phone.
Yeah.
Check
What, are
the
you on
law.
the
I bet
phone
you can
now?
get away with it because you're not using the phone.
Right.
The phone's intended to be
Bring
to your
your-
ear.
Bring your cell phone bill in if you're not. I got the ticket at this time. I was not on the phone 15
was,
minutes
though.
before.
Okay, I'm going to turn the mics off for a second. That's what I want to do, incriminate myself. Fucking ronkonkamo, fucking idiot.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, shut your face with your fucking,
See how it was on me, and now he's so angry. and
I'm angry because you fucking tried to set me up. You heard him. You're trying to get me fucking convicted.
This is like reverse therapy.
Who the fuck is that?
Liz texted me. They're bringing in
Oh, okay.
Gnome's guitars.
Oh, okay. the fuck? Anyways, I was bullshit. It's like and look, there was the older black cop that probably has no idea who I am, but the young bald fuck looked me and he gave me that, hey, what's up? And I was like, really, dude? And they had the ticket. It was all ready to go. It was like, you know what? Fuck you, dude. You know, all the fucking shows. I've done hell gigs for you motherfuckers. Literally, just in a bar, 3 stories, in a fucking hallway with a microphone, trying to make you guys fucking laugh to have a good time. You know what I mean? Yeah. I fucking donated to the...
Maybe they were at the gig. That's why they gave you the ticket.
Oh, boy.
Come on!
I'm not mad at that. Why is he laughing? I was mad. But, look, whatever. Fuck it. I'm going to have to fight it.
Fight it.
I'm going to have to go to court here. What is that like?
Oh, I can only imagine what it's like.
I've been to court in New York City. It's not fun.
Why? What happens?
It's just, you gotta wait fucking 4 or 5 hours. I had to stand outside same thing. I got pulled over on the West Side Highway. I had to stand outside for like 3 hours. They let you in. Then they take lunch at noon from 12 to 1. So you have to wait. Then you have to go inside and then see a judge.
And what'd you say to the judge?
I pled guilty to it.
He said I was eating quesadillas during my driving.
Go.
No, I was going fast. I was going like 65 and a 45. The guy he pulled me
So
over.
why would you go to court? Just pay the ticket.
I was trying to fight it down, but they were like, no. They were like, no, you go 65.
So you pled guilty?
Pled guilty, yeah.
What'd you say?
I was like, no, I wasn't going 65. They're like, yeah, you were. I was trying to get. I was like, no, that
It's
was
a brilliant defense.
I was pulling over.
I wasn't going 65. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I had everything. The cop had
waited 6 hours.
I wish OJ was like you.
The cop had everything. He was pretty good. He had everything documented. It was perfect. I was like,
so these cops are going to be there?
No, you never know.
No.
If they don't show up,
no, they don't have to.
If they don't show up, you don't pay.
No, they don't have to come.
Yeah, you never know. They might not come.
They don't have to come.
If they don't come, you get off.
Oh, wow.
No, they don't. No, it's not true.
That's in my book.
You don't get off
Me, future me. What happens?
No, they don't have to come anymore.
They don't have to.
They just.
I don't think you should
They
do
just
it.
bang the gavel.
Why?
Because it's a massive waste of time, and you could easily just do it.
No.
5 points, dude.
Yeah, 5
on my license.
Do the defensive driving course. That's fun.
Bobby,
that's not fun. No, that's
the
not
good
fun.
news is
How is
request
that
a
not
court
fun?
date. It's
What?
going to take at least 3 years for you to get a court date. So request a court date.
So request a court 3. Did you say 3
years? It'll be
I might
3
live
years.
in fucking China by then. Taking
Exactly.
over
That's what I'm saying.
his comedy club.
Working at Kung Fu
I'm
comedy.
going to be the manager.
A lot of
assistant
shit can
manager
happen
at
in
Kung
3
Fu.
years.
Yeah,
Just
explaining.
because I have a fucking nice wink. Hey, you did a good job, kid.
That's the whole thing.
It'll literally be 2 to 3 years.
Really? Do you have any cops? You know any people?
Yeah.
Can you get it squished?
I don't.
Squished or squashed?
I can try.
Get me squished.
I can
Any
try.
cops listening to this show right now, you son of a bitch, in your cruiser, if I've given you any entertainment in my life, if I've taken 5 minutes of your shit day in that car and made you giggle, you call me on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter and you squash this thing.
You should have Paul Verzi go down and argue the ticket for you.
Well,
What would that sound like?
I had a podcast for 5 years, and it had one listener, and that listener was me. And I don't give a shit because I opened the other day for Bill Burr. There were 2 billion people. We were on the continent of Antarctica, and there were seals, and they came with their families. The seals came with their families. I don't know how much it sounds like him, but it's like his essence.
It is his ass.
I love him, though. He's a great dude.
Can I hear your voice just a little bit?
You mean this voice?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
You were great on Sons of Anarchy, by the way.
Oh, you're very welcome. Yes. Excellent. I'll be headlining with Cannibal Corpse next weekend.
Are you a comedian as well?
Absolutely not.
Good for you.
Do you sing like that? You said you do death metal or something like that. Do you sing?
No, I don't sing.
You said you had the music. Though.
I just book Goat Whore and Dying Fetus and all
you
those
Wow.
horrible bands.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like that crowd would be a hoot to clean up after.
Just blood on the floor.
Yeah, just period blood and fucking
Absolutely.
teeth. What do we got in the chat room, Deepu?
Panthers Hockey says Tim uses promo code DUDE when he goes to a truck stop.
All right, That's pretty good.
That was great.
It's not bad.
That was
Better
good.
than Panthers hockey.
Oh my, that's one of the fucking best
Paul
chat.
Verzi in the chat room.
Usually the
sitting
chat
there.
room's not that funny.
No, that's pretty good. Thank you.
That is a. Let me tell you something, chat room.
Yeah.
If we have an award at the end of the year, write that one down.
Give that guy a shout out. What's his name?
Panthers hockey.
Wow.
Panthers hockey. That was a good
I'm
one.
sure
job.
he's fascinating in the rest of his life. Too. Bye. Great job.
Because he's gay.
Panthers hockey.
Panthers
Thank you.
hockey.
It was a funny joke.
It was a funny
It
joke.
was a good one.
A lot of people were wondering if Andy has had any dealings with the Chinese mafia.
Yeah, the
while
triads.
Oh.
Yeah.
You always hear about them in movies, but I don't think they exist really.
You have like
Oh, they exist.
well,
they
used to
exist.
say that.
If they
Not,
did-
not in,
All right, hang
not
on.
in China.
Guys, stop
Not in China.
fucking screaming. Yeah, the fuck? What? How do you know they exist?
Because they always exist.
They exist.
Oh,
they
geez,
they
that's
know-
always
dumb
exist.
guy logic.
That's how everyone says the mafia is dead, but it's not.
Can we get Chinese Scopa to be here?
Well, the
instead of-
mafia's coming back because all the guys that went away to jail in the 90s and 80s are now getting
yeah,
out.
They are.
The triads
Is that a thing?
exist, and there's a lot
Yeah.
of people that pay tribute, pay money to the triads.
No, but that's outside of China.
What are you fucking
Where?
talking about? You don't know it.
There are
I know
triads
what I'm
outside
talking.
of
First of all, I've read a
Guys.
book, Sean. You've never read any books in your life.
Guys.
What's the last book you've read?
What book?
You talking to me?
read Trump's book.
Sean.
I read Harry Potter.
I'm not talking to you.
All
I'm
right.
talking to Sean. What's the last
Yeah.
book you've read?
I read
Great.
Confederacy of Dunces. I read that.
When
Good
was
one.
that?
That's a good
That
one.
was like a couple
2008?
weeks ago.
Yeah.
You read that because Colin told you to read it because he got all fucking us dickheads to read that book. My favorite
Great book.
Confederacy.
It is a great
I know
book.
it is, but we all read it. Not he didn't read it because he read it.
course
he read
not.
it so he can have a convo with Colin.
Right.
And I read the book. Oh, did you love it? Right. Oh, well, let's talk. So maybe Colin will fucking put him on his one-man show. It's not gonna happen.
didn't tell
I
me
read
that.
it 7 years ago. Nothing happened. Okay.
Well, no, I was just laughing because the way you were saying it, you were like, it's the triad. It's a very.
Listen, I deal with the triads. A lot
I
of the
know
bar
money.
shows in New York City are run by the triads. We all pay tribute to the
So-
triads.
I know money. I know the triads.
They can actually help you get 5 points off
Can I?
if you know them.
You should end with a wink on all your jokes, so we know where
Yes,
to
so
laugh.
that was a punchline. That's what it's for. What do you think I do it?
But your pocket is what your jokes do.
Yeah. Okay.
No, your pocket on your shirt.
Don't work. There you go. That was scripted. I'm like, there's a joke here. I scratch my head for a minute.
Listen. So, but you know there's no triads where you're from, but you say they exist outside
I mean,
of China.
I'm sure there is, but
So
they're
you have
not-
no
they're
part-
not a-
you-
They're not a part of life.
You're fucked with by the government. A little bit.
He can't say.
You can't say because if this gets back to
They
the
listen to the
Great.
show.
It's really great. They're really good and supportive. That's-
To me, it's just the antithesis of comedy to have to live in that world. Like, I respect that he does it.
You
but
think?
what, imagine,
So you think that comedy is living in a friendly, nice environment where everything's easy and there's no oppression?
No, but I think it's free speech. That, to me, is what comedy is, free speech.
Some might argue that. I mean, take Lenny Bruce as an example. You know,
He was anti-free speech?
so what was significant about him is that he was in an environment where there was no free speech. That's why he's significant.
Yeah, but Lenny Bruce did what he wanted
He
to
died
anyway.
after getting banned in every state.
Well, I understand that. That wasn't right. That was wrong.
But is that not comedy? Are you
But
saying
you're
that's
not. You guys aren't doing that. You're not doing that at Kung Fu. Who's getting banned? And are you guys? Are you
People-
doing what
pe-
Lenny Bruce did?
People have been banned. Yeah, we got shut down in Suzhou for 6 months.
Okay. I guess you're revolutionizing.
So I'll take. I'm
comedy
going
in
to
China.
take the facts and just put them right there. And you can
Yeah,
have a
that's
look
not the
through them
fact.
if you
I mean,
like.
That's not.
How do you feel now? Now he's on you with the wink. How do you feel? Yeah. You're laughing at me when I'm getting fucking winked at.
Yeah.
Good for you, big boy.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. Well, good. I hope they continue. I hope they continue to get shut down and they fight the Chinese government. I wish them the best of luck.
They're going to take down the government.
I wish them the best of luck.
You don't know,
they're
you don't-
That's what Kung Fu comedy's doing. They're going against the Chinese
No,
government.
that is
Great.
not. That's not. What he's doing.
That's
He's
what
like,
you
no,
just
no,
said.
no.
He said we got shut
No,
down.
don't say that. He'll
We-
get
Stop.
taken away.
He'll
the
get
money.
caned.
Can we not take down the comedy in another country on my show? I'm not deleting this, and I don't want to get a fucking. I don't want to get a phone call from fucking White Stash to fucking.
Just a picture of me winking as I
He's
get
like, the
dragged
triads
off,
are real. The triads are real.
dragged off by the triads, just winking at the camera.
Well, there you go.
Can I ask him a question?
Me?
Does any of this shit happen in Taipei? Because I got to be there in a month.
What shit are we referring to?
All this triad and anything. Am I going to get killed when I go there?
I'm just
Yes.
the triads don't happen. It's
What's in Taipei? Why-
Taipei's great. I just headlined Taipei like 2 months ago. It's great, beautiful city. It's
You
awesome.
No.
I made a little political thing, potty mouths they're called. They're toilet decals. They look like Trump, Hillary, and Obama.
Yeah.
And I gotta go.
Okay, first answer is you could say whatever you want about American politics. They don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, no, I had these made over there because they were.
But Taipei is not China. I mean, it's like a different country. Totally different thing.
Oh, I know it's a different country.
Yeah, but it's like
I went to school.
They're very open and it's fine.
Okay.
So you're going over there because you have children making your little decals?
Yeah.
Also,
I got,
can I just say that? Can I just say that if you
Anti-American.
No, but I want to say if you were to do it in mainland China, you'd also be fine. Like it's not these things that you're talking about. You don't have to worry.
yeah,
about
no, I don't know anything about it. I'm just a little worried to go over there and pick these things
You
up.
don't. You have nothing to worry about.
What do you? Yeah, you're just gonna go over there. You're gonna get your. What, are you gonna bring them back?
Yeah.
How many? Really?
Yeah, I got 30,000 of them. I'm gonna go to the debate.
They just can't ship them.
They can.
Well, it's cost
They
a lot
cost
of money. So
Go
how
check-
are you gonna bring them back? Isn't that the same
In
thing?
the same bags?
No.
Oh, I guess. Well, maybe you can't talk about it right now.
Oh, you can't get my fucking ticket taken care of? You're gonna smuggle shit, and I can't get a fucking.
First
Listen,
class.
Huh?
It's a legit operation. PottyMouthUSA.com. Go on it.
All right. Listen, the bottom of my thighs are throbbing. Yeah. And I don't know why. Just throw that out there.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, listen, man. Let's wrap this fucker up. I don't even know what we discussed.
A lot of stuff.
We just hit a lot of shit tonight.
things.
A lot of things. I don't know. I'm kind of into getting rid of this cable. I hope that first of all, I hope you get a nap at some point. Hope on the long train ride home.
I drove in.
Oh God, someone's gonna fucking get hurt tonight. Don't talk on the phone.
Yeah, I won't. Not on the West Side
What are you-
Highway.
What are you, fucking Canadian? I won't. People, oh, there they are. Fucking- what else?
Sep the Crew says, I'm an ex-cop, and I would purposely not show up to court for people that were cool, and I didn't want to fuck them with the points.
Oh,
how-
that's nice.
Okay, you're an ex-cop. Well, talk to this fucking cop.
Talk to this dick cop,
Yeah.
right?
Because it was two cops, and one of them's going to show up. I know that. I'm fucked. 5 points on my license for fucking...
Do you have any points already?
Huh?
You have any points on that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You'll be fine.
It's just it's a corrupt system.
It is.
You're giving me points to make me so I can't fucking drive. Okay? So now what am I going to do? Take the fucking train, you piece of shit?
You get a driver. You hire a driver.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, that's what I got. I got that money. What do you think? I'm
just
fucking
saying.
Louis?
You get a rickshaw, like in China.
Let's end the show because it's literally.
No, don't end.
You know, you're putting across the fucking finish line. You barely made. It's like you just ate fucking potatoes and ham, and you fucking.
Why is it up to me to fucking do anything?
I don't know, because you're the senior member of this crew. That's a creepy laugh.
All right.
What do you got, Shawnee?
Well, plug-wise?
Well, yeah, no, tattoo-wise.
I have my own podcast. It's called My Dumb Friends with Dan St. Germain. We do it every week. It's on the All Things Comedy Podcast Network. I also have a Twitter at Shawnee Time and an album out called Manual Labor Face that's on Comedy Central Records and you can get on iTunes. Thank you so much.
You're the best, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me. Sorry
got
I was
it.
late.
That's all right, buddy. What do you got, man?
I got a podcast as well. It's called Stuck in the Middle. We do really good interviews with people who've been doing interesting things in China. So we're checking it out. You can get it on iTunes and all the other platforms.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean in China? Like, give me an example.
Well, all the comics that come out, they go on it. So
Okay.
Will Sylvance, guys like that have been on it. And then also people have been doing, like, big businesses there. Like, for example, we had a lady who started the first top-tier restaurant in
Right.
Shanghai. Had her on there, the whole story for 30 years, how she
That's
built
cool.
this iconic restaurant. And
That's great.
It's good
That's
stuff.
cool. When you have Will on, do you have to have double translation? Like into America, into fucking China.
We just play music across.
Do you know when he brought me up last night, he didn't know my name, and he goes, and he stops and goes, "What's your last?" While he's on stage, and goes,
No.
"What's your last name again?" At the end, he brings me up and he goes, "I thought there was two D's in your name."
I think Will's sick. No, I'm not. I think there's something wrong.
Really?
No,
Oh,
of course
okay.
not. All right, man. What else you got?
Yeah, we're doing, shows out in China. So if
Kung
you're in
Fu
China,
comedy,
go out
man.
there.
Yeah, well, listen. I mean, you
sounds
never
awesome.
fucking know. I want the shirt. The shirts they got are fucking great. You ever see the Kung Fu comedy shirt they got?
I have not.
Can you buy those online?
I get them made in China, but I'll get some for you next time
Yeah,
I come back here.
Yeah,
Couple
cool.
of months.
Yeah, well, we could ship one from China if you.
I'll send him over.
Are you
to
coming back
Taekwondo.
in a couple months?
I haven't got dates yet, but probably.
All right, well,
6
come back
months.
on when you come back.
I'd
Hook it
love
up.
to, yeah.
What do you got, buddy?
New podcast. Tim Dillon is going to hell on Gas Digital. It's debuted very strong. We're doing very well.
Yeah, we got it. Tim.
Sorry, it's very good.
How was that? What, did Lewis give you that speech?
No,
You have to tell him it's doing very well. Lie to him. It's an illusion. Gas Digital.
No, it's good. My podcast is doing good. I appreciate that support. I'm going to be with Dan Soder at the Vermont Comedy Club the 19th and 20th of August, and the Empire City Raceway Casino on August 17th. Come on out.
How was Montreal?
It was great. It was literally the
I
most
heard
fun
you
I've had.
I heard you killed.
It was a great time. It was the most fun I had doing comedy, I think. Probably.
I heard after you it was over.
Well, I did
He was
very
the last
good.
one.
I was the last one, so after me it was over. But it was really good.
So it was technically over.
Yeah.
It was
And
good.
in the business, you just say yeah.
Schwartz's Deli. You go up there, you eat the smoked meat up there. Schwartz is great.
Come on, son.
He hasn't.
Are you telling me?
All right. I'm sorry. I know.
Don't fucking tell me
I
about food in
apologize.
Montreal. Come on.
Yeah, but it was good.
You asked me if I had poutine. Do I know? You know what
poutine's
poutine
gross.
is?
That's for trash.
You're a
but
fucking idiot. It's
that's
not
for-
gross.
It's gross.
Not if you go.
Bobby.
Not if you go to the place where Jimmy Carr goes.
I should have went to that
You
place.
should have.
but
Listen. How was it?
It was great. It was fun. I was very productive. I met a lot of cool people. And
Did you get a manager?
I got it. Well, I had a manager. I got an agent.
You did. Who'd you get?
William Morris,
Ooh, the big one.
big guy. So I mean,
That's good, buddy.
got a development deal with Schwartz's Deli, and I'm very happy about that. So
All right, buddy. Well, glad to have you back on. All right.
yeah, thanks, man.
You got it. What do you got besides a fucking
Nothing.
resting shit face?
Nothing. You can catch me at Governor's in Levittown, Brokerage in Belmore, or McGuire's in Ronkonkoma, the best clubs on the island.
They really
That's
are.
it. And that's it.
They
I don't
agree.
have any podcasts, nothing. You know.
You should do a podcast.
It'd be great if he didn't have
Misery.
cable, but he had a podcast network.
yeah.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't have cable, but I do have a podcast network.
Watch mine.
So please listen.
Watch me. I'll
I
sell
would-
a vacuum cleaner for
The
half an
Amish
hour.
Do you not understand how epic his podcast would be?
It is.
The pauses in between fucking sentences. Yeah, today was a rough day. I got home from work and sat
Nothing was
the
on
chair.
TV.
And then just
Couldn't watch cable again.
I have to go out and call bingo.
This podcast will be in book form.
all right, settle down, me. What do you got, Medford?
Whole lot of nothing. I don't know.
What do you got, me, besides me coming up to see fucking perform?
Yeah, we got me. We got Robert Kelly coming to laugh it up at Mahoney's in Poughkeepsie. And
All right. I'm excited to come up, dude. I was a little fucking disappointed. I thought it was the old club. I was like, fucking going to this place. And then I found out it's this whole new thing, and it's fucking great. And I'm a big fan
Cal.
of the other place I played up there. So
We're taking over, baby.
good for you, man.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
you know those people up there. They don't get because it's too far to come to the city, and there's really nothing up there comedy wise, and there should be. Because there's a lot of great comedy fans, a lot of O&A fans up there. There's a lot of a necessity for it up there. In between Albany and here, there's nothing. So good for you guys. I'm excited to come up. What do you got, Deepu?
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at R2Deepu. And I got a show August 15th at the Mockingbirds. You can check that out.
Awesome. Check that out. And thank you for these cigars. Beautiful. Fucking Stokes. I'm very excited about that. I always love getting fucking cigar stogie gifts. What do you got there, Perfect Hair?
Give me just at Chris Scopo, Twitter and Instagram.
All right, listen, you guys become... Is that it?
I want to do your dates.
Become a premium member. Go download the app, YKWD Podcast, on Android or iPhone. And it's a free app, brand new, free app. Sign up on there, $1.99 a month, and you become a premium member. All you guys have already done it. That's great. We got the Creeps with Kids show coming up August 30th at the Village Underground. That will be going on the premium channel, along with a few of the one-on-ones that I've been stacking up. Will be going on there very soon. So I know there hasn't been that much content. Why am I paying for this? There will be. There's going to be a lot of great stuff on there very soon. So thank you for joining the Premium Network, and make sure if you haven't and you're a fan of the show, get the fuck on it. Support the show. $1.99 a month, premium members. Go do it now. Get the app. And also, what else?
August 30th, the Creeps with Kids. It's going to sell out. I think it's halfway done already. It's Ron Bennington, you, Bonnie McFarlane, Louis J. Gomez, and Jim Florentine. Check that out. That's August 30th. September 9th, you're at the True Story Tour in Treehouse Well,
Well,
Connecticut.
just go to my website. Right now, my tour is up there. I got a tour September, October, November, December, and it's up there. It's rock venues. It's a couple theaters and a couple clubs. It's going to be a good time. Small places, big places. It's going to be a blast. So go to robertkellylive.com, and if I'm coming to your thing, this is what your responsibility to me is. Tell your friends, get people to buy tickets, spread the fucking word, and do it now. So robertkellylive.com for that. And that's it, right? Is there anything else?
No, if you want to sit in on a show, just email YKWDproducer@riotcast.com. If you want to send something to the show, we can put it in the back. Send it to 117 McDougal Street, 10012, care of Robert Kelly.
And tomorrow at 8 a.m. in Washington Square Park, if you're listening live, you want to be part of this this photo shoot we're doing. So come on down. We'll be there. Just find us. And that's it. This is a good show, man. A lot of fun. And, you know, I mean, you were good. I love the guy on the couch. Literally, the guest had more energy than you. The fuck, man? Are you going to come back on again?
Sure, anytime.
Well, let's not get carried away.
I know.
No. Dude, anytime you want to come on, just come on.
Sounds good.
You know, I'm a big fan of you.
I'm a big fan of yours and always have been.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot. Thanks for listening. You know what?